Yo, what's up, everyone? Happy Friday to everybody here. Welcome to the stream. I thought I wasn't gonna stream today, but I remembered I owed you guys a bonus stream. I think I owe you guys a couple bonus streams. So I was like, you know what? Plans delayed. I'm a man of the people, and since I'm a man of the people, a man must keep his word to his village. As the Hokage, I must keep my word. So I decided to stream today. And make some extra content as well. Tomorrow's video, hot. Drop it like it's hot. It's a hot video for tomorrow. Not a spicy video. I got a spicy video that I'm working on. I don't know if I'll release it now or I'll release it later. Got a spicy video. I know you guys like spicy videos. Welcome to the stream though, everybody. Welcome. My name is OJ. Glad to be here. Glad to stream for you guys today. Thank you to everybody who is here. We've got a good show for you. We're gonna be talking about the PlayStation Showcase. How it destroys every Nintendo no, shut up. Shout outs to Prime, man. Shout outs to Prime. That was a spicy take. I like it. It was a good take. It was a spicy take. Antonio Morales with the $2 says, not gonna lie, I'm glad you're streaming today. Thank you so much, Antonio. I think I'm gonna get you guys a stream tomorrow too. I think I got you guys a stream tomorrow. Sunday, no stream. Thank you for the 2 though. Oh, I need to move that back over here. Hold on. So no stream on Sunday. Saturday, I think I got you guys for a stream on Saturday. Sunday, no stream. Then like probably Monday, Tuesday, no stream. Maybe we get back to Wednesday. Or maybe if something happens Monday, maybe we can pull an emergency stream on Tuesday. I'm not exactly sure, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see. So I don't know when my actual break is. It looks like it's gonna be probably like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday till a couple weeks. I'm probably not gonna go back once after tomorrow's stream though. I'm probably not gonna go back to regular streaming till October. So like till early October. So we'll see how everything works out. So I'm gonna try to be nice today, guys. I'm gonna try to be really nice today. Thank you, Antonio Morales, for the $2. I do appreciate that. Before the break, any support is always good support before my little break that I'm taking. At least streaming break. Regular streaming break. Regular stream. We might still have some streams, but it's just not going to be the regular setup, regular, you know, whatever. It's going to be from a different room in the house. Or if I'm at a friend's place, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. If I'm out in the woods, might be hiking. You know, who knows what I'll be doing on my break. Might just be lying down on the floor in my living room, looking up at the ceiling all day. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you for the 2 though, Antonio. Appreciate that. What's up, Philip? All right. So let's go and let's get into the ninja news. So today, no frame rate debates today. So yeah, no frame rate debates today. So let's go and let's get into the ninja news. So we had a new video up today on the channel. Sorry guys, I went to check it. My sister's been texting me. It's doing pretty good. It's doing better than I thought it would for the corny thumbnail that I had. So thank you guys for watching. 7.5k views. Not bad at all. Videos are steadily getting a footing. You know, like even like my 10th best video for this, like the past 10 videos is at 4.6 thousand. So we're starting to hit our stride a little bit, which is unfortunate that we're taking a little bit of a break from the quality videos that we're doing. But don't worry, we'll be back in full force with Metroid Dread and all that. So yeah, 7.5 thousand views, 4th best, or actually tied for 3rd best out of my last 10. So thank you guys so much for the views. Almost at 80,000. 79,800 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for the 79.8. Appreciate that. We should hit 80,000 probably by the end of this month. We'll hit 80,000 maybe. If we're lucky, 80,000 by the end of this month, man. That should be hype. And then on to 100K, man. On to 100K this year. Hopefully. We'll see. Hopefully we get some good back half of the year. Good last third of the year with Nintendo stuff, OLED and all that. So should be fun. Should be a good freaking time. All right, so let's go ahead and get into ninja news, other ninja news. If you want to become a member, guys, it really does help out. It can support the channel, especially during my little hiatus with normal streaming and normal setup and everything. So if you want to become a member, now is the time to do it. It's only $1 and it supports the stream. Also, you get emotes, badges, Discord access, and of course gameplay sessions. So a lot of fun. All right, so let's go ahead and get into shout outs here in the chat. If you're here in the chat, feel free to say what up, and I'll be more than happy to say hi back to all you guys. Shout outs to Antonio. Thank you once again for the 2. Appreciate that. Party Man, what's up, Party Man? The bodyguard. Crit Astra. Crit Astra, welcome to the stream. Marcus Williams Jr., what's good? Lexa, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Ovi, what's good? Chris, what's up, man? Tuner, what is good? Fluffy Dogs, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Tommy Raiku, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. D Money, what's good? D Money, what's good? Mateo Silva, what's good? Cyber TDM, what is up, man? Welcome. Juice Man Bob, my boy, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Ari, what's good? Welcome. JCat, what is up? My girl JCat is here. What's good? Is Bead Queen here? I don't want to miss Bead Queen. Timothy B, what's up? Boss Man Davey, what's up, Boss Man? Which I think you're probably Game Pass Davey, right? Jokes aside, I'll forgive you. OJ, that wasn't a joke. I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Floppy Dogs, Brawls, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Gunmetal Otaku, what's good? Welcome. Chris Gamer ST, Timothy B, Old Manendorf, what's up, Old Manendorf? Good to see you here, man. Shout outs, welcome. Welcome. Dior Wilson, my boy, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully all of you guys are doing good today, man. I know I'm having it was a little bit stressful earlier trying to get things set up, man, but I mean, like, it's cool though. It's cool. Like, I had a good video, having a good stream right now, so not really complaining too much. My workout was trash. I only worked out for about an hour or so my workout was trash. I woke up a little bit too late, and it was hot outside. I only ran for like 30-45 minutes, or about 30-minute run, you know, because it was already 90 something degrees by the time, you know, by the time that what's it called, you know, my oh my gosh, my sister won't stop. I can't talk right now. Can't talk right now. I'm streaming. So yeah. Manny M, what's good, man? Welcome. Doing all right. Still gotta lurk a little bit. Today's video was good. Was it good? I thought it was kind of corny, but it was. I know the thumbnail was corny. The video was okay. The thumbnail was corny. But the video was okay. All right, Saab Vasquez with the $2. Saab with the 2 says, happy Friday, brother. Can you play Gusty Gardens? Yeah, that's for your son, right? All right, I got you. Gusty Gardens. Thank you for the $2. Tying you with Antonio as the top ninja and stream Hokage. Thank you so much for the support. All right, we're gonna roll with Dinkelberg on this one. How's the music sound, guys? All right. Welcome. Hey, Jeff Grubb's Game Mess. Is this where I should go? My hardcore auto chess gaming news. Go for all my hardcore auto. Hey, what's up, Jeff Grubb? Welcome to the stream, bro. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. Welcome, sir. I still need to catch up on what you think about the PlayStation showcase. Metroid extended trailer was good. It was an overview trailer. It wasn't an extended trailer. It was an overview trailer. But I think that's what you meant, right? Let's see here. Your memory is crazy, bro. LOL. Yep, thanks. You know what, man? I remember the peeps that support the channel, man. You support the channel, I support it. You know, I have a little girl too. Well, you have a boy, but I have a little girl, and she loves Mario Galaxy. Like, my daughter, she used to always listen to, like, if I play Mario Galaxy around her, because she was born in 2012, so sometimes I would play Mario Galaxy with Mario Galaxy 2 on the Wii U, the virtual console, backwards compatible. So I'd play that, and she used to always be like dancing inside the room whenever I would play, because she loved this music and just all the Mario Galaxy music. But she was very, very little at the time, you know. She was like 1-2 years old, whatever. So she likes the music too, essentially. So I remembered. That's the reason why I remembered. I forget all sorts of other stuff, but I remembered that. What's up, Grinning Wolf Games? What's good? Mike Hudson, what's up, man? How does a challenge Smash Ultimate match? Yeah, if you want to play me in Smash Ultimate, feel free to become a member whenever we play. You're more than welcome to hop into the arenas and play against me one-on-one. Can't really hear the Brentofloss lyrics to this tune. Brentofloss? This is not one of his most iconic tracks, but yeah. Definitely he has, like, the Dr. Mario is definitely more iconic than this, but yeah. I don't associate this with Brentofloss. Dr. Mario I do, though. What's up, Rarmar? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. If I didn't say hi to anybody, make sure you say hi. What's up, Koloko? Chris Gamer once again. Paul Gale Network. What's up, man? Katana Riku. Welcome to the stream, guys. Cyber. Shout outs. Welcome. If you guys want to give me your PlayStation Showcase grades or what you felt about the event that destroyed every single Nintendo Direct ever in the history of Nintendo Directs, you guys let me know. Kyerv with the tier 1 subscription. Thank you so much. Welcome to September, boys and girls. You can always, if you can't support on the YouTube channel, you got that Twitch Prime, or you want to support with some subs on Twitch, you can also do that. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for the tier 1, man. Appreciate that. Can't help with, I already read that. Let's see here. What's up, Ian Charles? Let's see here. Charlie Ward says, hi, OJ. You never said hi to me. How you doing today? I didn't say hi to you, but I did read your comment, Charlie Ward. But how are you doing today, my man? Shout out to the Renangon Ninjas. You have to make sure that you command that presence. Your presence is so commanding. I didn't even need to say hi. I just discussed what you said. That's almost as good as a hi, right? Nah, I'm just messing with you, bro. How you doing today? Riley Blue 3. What's up, man? Welcome. How you doing today? C+, says Lane. Grade B-. Was happy the official announcements of KOTOR and Spider-Man 2. Best thing at the Sony presentation was you falling out of your chair for laughter. You know what I fell out of my chair for laughter for, guys? Was that stupid part with freaking Deathloop, where like a guy's coming at him and he freaking shoots the thing to the left and like some balls fall on the ground. He's like, whoa. And like he slips and busts his head because instead of just shooting the dude, you shoot a thing to the left and he slips and falls like it's like the Three Stooges or something like that. Whoa! Did you just shoot those balls to the? And I just slipped on him. It was just I don't know why that was so funny, but it was funny. Bossman Davey with the $1.99. Thank you so much, Bossman Davey. Appreciate the $1.99 support. Thank you guys for the donations, man. Helps out. Your boy's gonna be buying some dollars. Put some dollars in the pockets. Shout outs to Kai. Yo, thank you so much. This love you, man. Hey, thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that. Thank you for the love. Thank you. Gotta give PlayStation Showcase a C-. Nintendo never getting destroyed. Yeah, I don't know if it's destroying. That's what I heard. I heard that it was destroyed. I heard new standard. A new standard for presentations and getting destroyed. That's what I heard, with very little objectivity to back that up. Oh my god, I thought it was hilarious. People think I'm getting salty whenever I talk on stuff on Twitter. I don't, man. I just like to talk. That's it. That's why I can stream 15 days out of the week and talk to you guys every day and go back and forth, is because I find this stuff hilarious, man. Like, it's not like it's no sweat off my back, you know? I just think it's hilarious. People will just be saying whatever they want. They really believe, people really believe in what they say without actually backing it up. Like, oh yeah, this is. I'm like, really? That's what you think? Yeah, that's what I think. Well, why? Well, because my opinion. I'm like, bruh, man, this is great. This showcase was godlike. It blew away every single direct presentation that Nintendo ever did. Not even close. Nintendo can only dream of making it this close. Yeah, they can. I mean, if Nintendo announced every single game they were working on for the past 10 years, maybe it might even come close to the spectacle that Sony just put on right now with this fantastic showcase of games that I'll be playing at some point. I don't know when, but at some point I'll definitely be playing them. Hey, what's up, Bobo? Let's see. A plus, best presentation ever. The other companies should just give up. That's true. I agree, Ethan. C plus only because I really want a good Wolverine. Dang. So what was it without the Wolverine? Excuse me. Let's see here. Yep. Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine did it for you. CG trailers. CG trailers. That's all it takes. That's all it takes, boys and girls. That's all it takes. All right, so okay, now we've made the conclusion that CG trailers are okay and no release dates are okay, or games that are these are all things like multiple games, like these are all things that's okay now, right? So if other companies do this, it's okay. There should be no complaining, because that's what I heard with Microsoft earlier. That's what I've seen before. You know what I'm saying? Is that it's CG, there's no release dates. Oh, it's just. So now this is okay now, right? I just want to make sure that we good on this, because before it wasn't so good, but now it's good. So we don't like double standards around here. Double standards are literally incorrect, invalid arguments. They're essentially fallacies. We can't be doing that around here, all right? Because it's incorrect. We don't like being incorrect around here. When we're incorrect, we like to correct ourselves. So it's okay to show no release dates and CG, multiple games. So okay. So going forward, it's okay, and and be hyped, okay, guys? So just keep that in mind. That's the standard for you guys, not for me, but for you guys. That's the standard. That's the standard. Let's see here. You forgot that OJ, that fanboys don't think logically. No, this is logical. This is logical. I had a million people tell me, oh, well, that's because this. I've had people write freaking manifestos to me why it's okay for one company to do it, but not another company to do it. So, I mean, like, you know, so I'm just trying to get, you know, like, get everything down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Don't forget release dates 2 years out. Dude, that was the best one. I don't release dates 2 years out, bro. That was there was some of them that had no release date or release year, 2 years out. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know, CG trailers are not okay. No, they are okay. Knowing something is in the works is, although a date would be great too. That's all, bro. So 2 out of 3 things you just said weren't so great, but you said, hey, well, it was a great show. So are your words hollow, Grinning Wolf? Should we call you Grinning Hollow Games? Your words sound hollow. You just said CJ trailers are not okay. Knowing something in the works is, although a date would be great. So you didn't get 2 out of 3 or 2 out of 3 negatives, but it was still enough for you. See what I'm saying? Like, sometimes people's words don't match what they're trying to say. You'll say one thing and then another thing doesn't match what you say. Sony fans, just accept everything as fact and don't even apply it equally to competitors. I think that's what I've gathered. Okay, that's also the secondary thing that we're going to talk about here. It's okay for Sony to do certain things, but it's not okay for other people to do certain things when it comes to presentations. We're not talking about hardware or whatever the case is, because everybody has a different strategy. We're just talking about what people feel about presentations, the direct format that was taken right from Nintendo, right? So yeah, I just want to know. I just want to get all these things situated. So next time when I make a tweet, people don't sit there and come at me as if I'm saying something that wasn't already known. I just want to know. I want to know the precedent and all that. That's it. Fairy Tag with the doll donation says Nintendo is doomed after the CG'd AAA Amazing Showcase. There's no way they can, no way back. Nintendo going third party after this defeat. Yeah, that might be facts. That might be objectively facts. You know what I mean? Can we all just be objective here? I mean, that just might be facts. if we're being objective here, that's a correct statement. That's probably that's how you're doing it right, baby. You know? Thank you for the $1 though. I appreciate it, Fury Tiger. You already know good and well that Wolverine game ain't gonna be like Devil May Cry or Bayonetta. You already know that's not gonna be the case, so it's probably gonna be like the Wolverine game on the PS3 and 360, but good. Ovi says it depends on the studio developing the game. For me, I think Spider-Man, the game they teased, was great because they have previous Spider-Mans that was great. So it depends on what you like. So if you don't like something, you're going to criticize that thing that's done, saying, oh, well, why are you showing us CG? But if you do like something, then it's okay. So you're saying that it's okay to have a double standard based on what you prefer. Is that what you're saying, Ovi? That's what it sounds like. So double standards are okay for you based on what you like. So because you might not like something else, you'll criticize that thing because you're not a fan of that and say, oh, it's CG, not gameplay, not this or that, no release date. But if it's something that you like, then it's okay because I like that. So is that what you're saying? So double standard. Okay, cool. As long as you're yeah, no problem. Let's see here. With E3 2014 Zelda reveal, how did you like that one? That was an epic reveal cinematic. I thought it was cool. I mean, thought it was dope. It was alright. I don't remember watching it live though. Generally don't care if they show a date or for announcement trailer. I'm patient. Also, I'm adult. I have more important things, the games to worry about. PS and Nintendo doesn't matter. But that's different, Ian Charles. We're talking about people who have double standards at times in terms of these presentations. We're not talking about people who don't care and just say, hey, announcement's an announcement, I don't care. We're talking about people who sit there legitimately and say, oh, well, where's the release date? Where's this? They didn't give this. And then now all of a sudden it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Remember the PS3 announcement with the freaky and the weird baby trailer? Wasn't that a commercial? Just like Zelda, we haven't seen much, but I'm excited. We actually got gameplay though. We got gameplay for Zelda, and we got an in-engine cutscene, and we got gameplay for Zelda. That literally show off stuff. It wasn't a CG trailer. I mean, you can. I mean, we're gonna keep reaching here. We're gonna reach one. I'm gonna call you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a little bit, my boy. And you're gonna keep reaching here. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Nintendo does the direct next week and say there's no gameplay release dates. People would be mad. And Microsoft mainly show off CGI trailers, and their fans are over the moon. Their fans are and aren't over the moon. I saw some people say that they don't like the CG trailer stuff. I saw a very polarizing effect. Like, I think a lot of the mainstream normal gamers, you know, and people who maybe are multi-plat, they loved the PlayStation conference. Like, I know Quick loved it. I watched that. I know Rogers Base thought it was great. But they think anything is great, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to have a date and all that. So they've stayed pretty consistent in what they like, which is fine. I've been pretty consistent, and you guys have watched my videos a million times. Like, I've said, I don't like how stuff is announced too early. I don't like how, like, SMT, I've criticized SMT5. I've criticized how they've done things, how Atlas has done things multiple times on my videos. I'm not the biggest fan of that. You know, I'm really not the biggest fan of CG only with no release dates and just 10 years out. I've never been a big fan of that. I've criticized it on both sides, you know, for me. No, it does not depend on what I like. I'm trying to say, for example, you like Zelda Breath of the Wild and the Legend is teased first time with no gameplay. I didn't just say gameplay. It was an in-engine cutscene. In-engine cutscene. Not just gameplay. I don't have a problem with in-engine cutscenes and them showing them off. I'm saying a whole presentation. You guys are cherry picking. You guys will pick one game from 1 year, wasn't presentation. Pick one game from like 3 years ago. What I'm talking about, a whole presentation full of games. This is hard, and I know this is hard for some of you guys because some of you guys can't think at an advanced level. I'm not trying to talk down to you, Obi, but you're not understanding what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying one particular game. One game. Oh, well, Nintendo did it one time or 2 times. Some of you guys are reaching back. I'm talking about a whole presentation full of games with no release dates and CG. Like multiple games. We're not talking about one game here or a game or two there or one or there. We're talking about a whole presentation A whole presentation. Is that, now that we've got that clear, is that okay? Like, I know you're lost, Ovi. I know you're lost. A whole presentation. I don't mind a CG trailer for like a game or two. But when your whole presentation is no release dates and CG trailers, that's okay now. I don't mind a game or two. But I didn't think it was okay with Microsoft. Why do I think it's okay here? There was some cool stuff. There was some cool gameplay. Objectively, absolutely. But I'm not going to sit here and play double standards with a whole presentation full of no release dates and CG. You guys do that because y'all weirdos. But I'm not going to do that. If it was 1 or 2 games and the rest had release windows or release dates and there was a bunch of stuff that you can play this year, I would have been like, okay, great. But it wasn't. So I don't understand the comparison here of people trying to cherry pick one game when there was a whole presentation full of this. This is ridiculous. I don't mind CG trailers, but I'm not a fan of over-reliance on them. This is an over-reliance. This is a bit of an over-reliance. JRPG that I recommend, Kai, check out Tales of Arise. It just came out. Bobo says, PlayStation Showcase left me kind of cold. I'm not seeing a lot of variety in the software lineup. I'm seeing variety. It's just not, we just have no idea when it's coming. I'm honestly more interested in Xbox and Nintendo at this moment. I can see that. The only thing keeping me interested in Sony is Final Fantasy 16, and even then, I'm mildly curious. Yeah. Do you think a lot of CG trailers are meant for more investors than players? I think it's meant for, more just to sell the system and to say, hey, stuff is coming, and to try to ease the gullible fans, fears of there's nothing, because they have to be told, like, I don't need to know that the next Mario is coming and Nintendo needs to show me Mario Odyssey 2. If it's coming in 3 years, I don't need to see Mario Odyssey 2 right now if it's not ready. I don't need to see games 10 years. I already know there's another Fire Emblem. I don't need to see Fire Emblem before it's ready to be shown. I don't need to see, Xenoblade before it's ready to be shown. I don't need to see all of Nintendo's big games 5 years in advance. No, I actually don't. I know some of you guys would like that and like just them to blow everything at the beginning and then us just be sitting here waiting. I know some of you guys like that, but I'm not a fan of that strategy at all. I've never been a fan of that strategy. I don't think that's a good strategy. Nintendo did that with the Wii U and it was bad. They did that with Xenoblade Chronicles X and it was hype at first, but then when I started realizing what was going on, I was like, okay, wait a minute. This is not a strategy that I like. And we were very vocal about that. A lot of Nintendo fans were very vocal about that. And notice how Nintendo changed the strategy from what they did in Directs beforehand. Because before they used to show off games that were years in advance. Okay? With the Wii U, mainly because they were desperate. But with the Switch era, they pretty much just showed games that were coming that year or the following year. Usually, if it's further out, it's because it got delayed because of something. Something happened and it got delayed, like Fire Emblem. But there's also other things that Nintendo does too for certain games. So, for example, back when they had 2 platforms, like with the 3DS and the Wii, with the Switch, Nintendo was very cognizant. This is inside sources that I got for you guys here, okay? Inside sources here. Nintendo was very cognizant of what people were saying about why are you talking about 3DS so much? 3DS. And it was obviously a detriment to the Wii U. So with the Switch, anytime that Nintendo had a 3DS game to announce, they made sure for the big ones that it was paired with a Switch announcement. Even if that announcement wasn't ready. They did that twice. They did that 2 times. That's how you know what I'm saying is facts. They did that in February of 2017, before the Switch was even out. They had a title, a thing saying, hey guys, Fire Emblem's coming to the Switch. That game was probably in the dookiest of dookie shapes. They had no business saying that. But you know why they said it? Because they announced Fire Emblem Heroes on mobile and Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia. And they didn't want people saying, oh, where's the Fire Emblem for Switch? Oh, it's mobile? It would have turned into a negative thing. But since they said, hey, Fire Emblem's coming to Switch, and there's also the 3DS, and there's also mobile, people are like, okay, cool, there's a thing. They did it again with Metroid at E3. If they just announced Metroid Samus Returns, people are gonna be like, oh, just not Switch. Oh no! So then they announced Metroid too early. They announced it too early. So they did that twice to just alleviate the fears from crazies online, you know? So yeah, man. It's Tommy Reichen with the $3. Becoming the top shooter says, person I'd recommend revealing game announcements personally within 2 to 3 years release date. What? 3 years out? Why? And not any longer than that's not good, Tommy. Within just CG trailers. Also looking forward to Niagara Falls this Tuesday to be fun. Music of your choice. My music of my choice is, why the hell would you want games to be announced 3 years in advance? There's no need for that. There's literally no need for that. That's way too long. I think 3 years in advance is way too long. There's no need for that at all. Metroid Dread is hype because Metroid Dread was hype because it was announced and it's coming out in a very short time period. I think some of the most hype announcements from Nintendo, in my opinion, for me, are games that come out that out of nowhere, coming out in 6 months. Astral Chain, hype. You know what I'm saying? Metroid Dread, super hype. You know, those are the best ones to me. Not hey, here's this game, it's coming out 5 years from now. Final Fantasy VII Remake, it was hype that they were finally working on it, but damn, dude, 5 years? 5 years later? Absolutely not, you know? That's corny. People waited 5 years for that game, and it came out, and it didn't even sell more than the previous Final, and it didn't even sell more than Final Fantasy on the freaking PS1. How are you going to sit there and everyone dancing, jumping for joy on an install base bigger than what you had before on the PS1? We're talking about just the PS1, and it didn't even outsell that. People are mad fraudulent. I think there's a lot of people that would just hype that up and didn't even buy the game because you waited 5 years. Now imagine if they waited and the same year, let's just say, or in 2019, they say, Final Fantasy VII Remake, here it is. And then it launches in early 2020. Bro, I swear the game would have sold way better. I swear the game would have done way better and it would have been way more hype. But we were sitting here waiting 5 years for Final Fantasy VII Remake, waiting 6 years for Kingdom Hearts 3. That's corny. That's horrible. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that. Thank you for the $3 though. Final Fantasy 15, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story. Let's see. Bayonetta 3 is lost. No, it's not. Watch my video tomorrow morning. They actually just talked about it recently, and they said that the game is doing just fine, and it's not up to them to show it. And they're in the final stretch, and yeah, so no, Ovi, I think you must drink milk. You must drink a lot of milk. I think you must be confused when I stream half the time. Bayonetta 3 is not lost at all. That's super cap. Or you don't know what the hell you're talking about. One of those two. If Nintendo doesn't show certain titles, even when they're not ready, people will go AWOL. Damn it. They do that if they don't. Dude, Legend of Josh, I saw a comment on Twitter. Somebody stated that, oh, well, if Nintendo did what Sony did right now, that people would change their tune. I'm going to call major cap. Because what happened last year, the beginning of the year, there was no Nintendo Direct. Fans went ballistic. Where's the games for this year? What am I going to play for this year? I need to know what I'm playing for this year. Oh, there was video after video from content creator after content creator. People on Twitter, fans went ballistic. And that's when they didn't know what they're going to play this year. Not show us some games for 2 years from now. What am I going to play this year? Sony had a presentation where they announced literally no games for the rest of this year. And games for years out. You think that would fly with the weirdo, crazy Nintendo fan base? That's insane cap. That's super cap. When they were going ballistic in freaking COVID, we had employees not even knowing when they're going to go back to work. We had people dying. We had all sorts of stuff happening. And there were still psycho Nintendo fans, okay, that were sitting there and saying, I don't care. Literally, look up the videos. There are big content creators, my size and up, that literally went ballistic and said that COVID was an excuse while people are literally dying and Nintendo employees are getting COVID, or there's people that don't even know when games are coming and games are being delayed. They're scrambling. Everyone's scrambling to try to do the best that they can. And we had content creators just saying, screw that. It doesn't matter. You know? So I don't want to hear any of this like, oh, well, it would have been okay if Nintendo, people would, no. I don't want to hear about games 10 years in advance. There's no need. So let's see here. Why are we listening to weirdos? It's not that I'm not listening to weirdos. Weirdos provide me entertainment and content for the channel. Listening? No. Making fun, having fun, and using it for content? Very entertaining, if I'm not correct. But no, listening, absolutely not. Tetsuya Nomura is on record saying that FF7 remake and Kingdom Hearts 3 were revealed early. Yeah, too early. Players people more excited over a Sony CGI choice compared to Microsoft because they both companies have a track record. Sony's more consistent. It's double standard. It's a double standard. I agree with you, and that's fine. But like, my issue is that it's a low-key confirmation bias in terms of what you like. Track record. Well, what if I don't like Sony's games? Then what? Then it's do I have that same opinion? It's not that people make it seem as if it's some type of objective fact or some type of, well, their track record is much better because their games are better, so therefore it's okay. It's like, no. What if I don't think their games are better? Then that means it's not okay. When you're being objective, you don't do stuff like that. You know, that's not being objective. That's just you confirming what you think, your opinion, and then trying to push it as some type of fact or objectivity, and it's not. Objectivity is when you say what I said earlier. I was like, look, this show's not for me, but there's some good games. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some good games in there. That's more objective. It's not for me, but hey, look, Insomniac makes good games, but I'm not really loving this show style. This no CG, this all CG, no release dates. But hey, these games are probably gonna be good based off their track. That's objective. Not, well, that company makes games, they suck. I don't like them, but this company I like, they make games that's great, so it's okay for them to do all that. That's not objective. That's just confirmation bias. That's all it is. On what you already think based on what you like. That's not objectivity. In my opinion, that's not objectivity. Shinru with the $20 Joe. Shout outs to the JoJo boys. Also, Matthew with the $5. There's no JoJo's for JoJo Fridays. That was the first JoJo. Guess I gotta start. What's up, OJ? What's up? What's the trip, Nintendo Land and Mrs. Essence? No. When's the trip? I don't know, man. I don't know. I have to plan something. I'm not really sure. Gonna finish up Octopath Traveler, but should I play the next ARPG? Ys 8, Tokyo Xanadu, Ghost of Tsushima, play something from DMC 3. Ys 8 would be good if you have it on PS4. Or no. Sorry, Switch. Ys 8 on Switch or PS4, either one. Thank you for the JoJo boys. DMC 3 theme. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, that Project Eve game looks fire. I'm not saying that there wasn't fire-looking games. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was. But to sit there and try to mask it as objectivity or try to mask it as this is what everybody should be doing is like super cap. Like, hell no. Please no. Matthew with the $5 says, I love the freshness of FF15. People complain developer keeps doing the same thing and then complain when they try something new. I don't get it. FF15, the freshness of FF15. FF15 felt very crusty when it first launched. FF15, that's the... did you mean FF something? I don't think you're talking about FF15. The fresh... What was fresh about FF15? I thought it was an okay game, the Royal Edition especially, but what was so fresh about it, if you don't mind me asking? Thank you for the $5 though, Matthew. I appreciate it. Shinru, top stream to stream Okage. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it. Shout outs to the JoJo boys. Only one JoJo today. Let's see if we can get some more JoJos rolling for JoJo Fridays. Let's get it. It's a bonus stream though, so I appreciate any support that I get. Thank you. Got it on Switch digital though, no physical. Alright then, bro. My bad. I just meant that people will use their bias to hate. No, nothing to say you're bad, Legend of Josh. On Nintendo, no matter what they do. I don't know if it's even a Nintendo hate thing. I don't think it is. Says Final Fantasy 15 combat with the non-turn-based with non-turn, but there's been action games in the Final Fantasy series beforehand though. Final Fantasy 12 was not turn-based. So yeah. But if you just been like action RPG, I mean, I don't know. That doesn't, man, that was rough. You couldn't even change characters when it first launched, bro. I mean, I get what you're saying, but that game was rough when it launched. I don't know if it didn't feel fresh to me. It felt kind of, it felt good enough to where I liked it, but it wasn't like, looking back, it definitely was rough. It was definitely didn't feel so fresh. Daniel V with the $5 has got to support the stream, the bonus stream. Hey, thank you so much, Daniel. I appreciate that. What does cap mean? Cap means, like, exaggerating. I think the problem is that this strategy is that they create hype in the moment, but does nothing afterwards except make us wait for something that don't even know it's going to be about. Well, that's the confirmation bias. That's like, okay, well, since I already know this is going to be good, that means this is going to be good, so it's okay for them to do all these things that I said that it's not okay to create a double standard. You know what I'm saying? Which double standards are invalid arguments. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's the nasty cycle that just continues. Let's see here. Was there any previous Wolverine games that you like and have on new games? Wolverine? The only Wolverine games that I liked were the ones that were the X-Men games back in the day. Or where Wolverine was inside like a Street Fighter or something, or not Street Fighter, but like Marvel vs. Capcom. The Wolverine game on the PS3 and 360 sucked. Well, it didn't suck, it just wasn't great. Let's go! JoJo number! JoJo boys, let's go! Yo, shout out to my man, RL Nook. Did it for the Nookie. Because I wasn't a fan of the CG Fest yesterday. God of War is dope, though. God of War was dope. I give Sony credit for that. I gave them a 7 out of 10. Some people think that I'm hating on them. I don't like their show. No, I'm just keeping the same, like, standard that I have, that I said for Microsoft, that I'm saying for Sony. And people are like, what? How dare you? You don't like Wolverine? You don't want to see Wolverine? Just like, let's see here. God of War is dope. So is Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I prefer Nintendo style. I love PlayStation 2. Nintendo showing games this month after release been on point. Please play Hills of Radiant Winds. Okay, I got you. Hills of Radiant Wind. Now let's see. Yeah, God of War. Ragnarok looks great. Ragnarok looks fantastic. Yo, Mr. Davis, thank you for the $5. Appreciate that. Yeah, God of War. I mean, it looked kind of like a PS4 game. Like, you knew that it was cross-gen. Like, I don't think anybody was like, whoa, like, you weren't blown away. Like, when you first saw the game, you weren't like blown. At least I wasn't blown away by like the graphics. Once the gameplay started, that was like, okay, cool. I mean, Kratos probably still can't jump, but I mean, like, it started to like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be good. Like, they've refined the gameplay. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be 60 frames per second from the beginning. Like, this is gonna be good. It's gonna probably gonna feel pretty good to play the game, right? Once it started doing that, but like, it didn't blow me away like graphically. But I didn't expect it to blow me away graphically, because they started working on it right away after God of War 2018, and they probably started on the PS4. So it didn't. I already knew it was gonna be like that, you know. Yeah, I got your donation. Thank you for the 5, Mr. Davis. I appreciate that. Shout outs to RL Nook. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I just don't like God of War. Have you played the old ones, Kieran Buckley? You don't like any of the God of War games? Let's see here. Tiny Tina's Borderlands is a reskin of Borderlands, but I like the advanced DLC. Yeah, it kind of is. Man, they really could have done something amazing with that game and made it third person and made it like to where it's actually like, man, I was so disappointed with that. Not so disappointed. I was just like, man, it's kind of just corny that they didn't, I don't know, man. So yeah, people who hate Nintendo say that their games should be less than $30. Say that, okay, that's just a small, tiny fraction of people. So that's not really anybody significant. But yeah, they're definitely capping though. Arl Nook says, yeah, that's how I felt. I don't mind it being PS4 as well. God of War for PS4 still looks great. Gameplay, story look hype. Yeah, exactly. Consumers aren't objective. Consumers aren't objective. But sometimes people go online and they try to be objective and they try to make it seem as if they're being objective, but they're not. That's when I say something, you know? Yes, I played them, didn't really click. Dang, you didn't click with the new ones or the new one or the old one? Okay. I thought God of War, like God of War 1 and God of War 2, I mean, you didn't play them when they launched, huh? If you played them when they launched, oh man, bro. God of War 1 when it launched was the sauce. It was, because that was 2003, 2004? It was like mid 2000. Oh my God, that was the sauce, dude. God of War 1, God of War 2 in particular, bro, that was the heavy sauce. That was the heavy sauce, man. Oh God, those games were great. Sorry, I can't get away due to their history and track record. From a marketing perspective, they've earned brand loyalty. People have faith in their product, and that's okay. But it's still a double. It's still a double standard. It's still a double standard, and it doesn't matter if people have faith in their product. That doesn't matter if people have faith in their product, because those same people can sit there and say something different about another product that ends up being good, but they don't like that product. So that's the problem that I have, is that people are putting standards on games and saying, well, everybody should live to this standard for this game that I like, but another game that might have a good reputation, but since it's not their favorite thing, oh no, they can't do that. I don't like that. And there's enough of those people that are like that, that go online and sit there and do the double standards. No, I can't abide by that. That's literally dookie. No, there is not, okay, well, it's okay because people think it's okay for Insomniac or it's okay for Sony, but because I don't like Halo, or I think Halo's not good enough, or I think this game isn't good enough, this Watch Dogs or whatever else Ubisoft does, that's not okay because Ubisoft games don't meet some type of standard. Says who? Last time I checked, Ubisoft games sell millions. Last time I checked, people still out there buying Ubisoft games, and people think Ubisoft games are good. So just because you think that some game is some type of higher standard or some type of, oh, well, I can do this because it's met this over some other game, that's bullshit. Like, it is. Plain and simple, it is. And I'm not going to sit here and say that's okay because you and other people think online that it's okay to do stuff like that. No. What you think, because Sony has a huge base of people who sit there and will lick Ratchet's nipples, okay, 24/7, okay? And they think that that's the greatest thing in the world. That doesn't mean it's okay. Well, that's the standard. They're the best, so therefore they can do what they want. They can do this and it's okay. Because people have built this God complex with Insomniac games that it's okay. And that shows can be filled, or with Sony games, not even just Insomniac, but just with Sony games in general, you know, that it's okay to just show all this and CG and all that. And that's fine. If you like the show, I get that. I understand that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. But just have the same critique. If another show is filled full of CG from proven developers, then that's okay too. Don't be like, oh, well, these developers I don't like as much as these developers, so these developers, no, that's dookie. Absolutely not. Yo, let's go, Fluffy Dogs, with the Renanga. Let's go, Fluffy Dogs, with the $50. And he says, 2.5 JoJo's to you, sir. Blind fandom is absolutely annoying no matter what company/team people choose to like. Can you play Battle 3 from Lufia Curse of the Sinistrals? Appreciate, yo, Fluffy, I appreciate your big support. Yesterday you hit me with some support too, bro. Fluffy Dogs, my boy, definitely part of that elite ninja crew. Definitely part of that elite ninja crew. All I'm saying is you have to have the same standard. Trust me. The day that Nintendo fills up a show, 5, 6, 7+ games, CG, 2-second trailers, no release dates, is definitely the day that I say something. But none of the Nintendo Directs have been like that. Heck, even the Nintendo 2017 presentation wasn't like that. They had 2 games in there that were too far out. Outside of that, everything was for that year. Xenoblade was for that year. Mario was for that year. Zelda was for that year. What else did they have? ARMS was for that year. Splatoon was for that year. All that stuff was for that year. All the directs that they've had, it was usually for that year, whatever games, or it's coming out very soon afterwards. You know, like, no, I'm not gonna sit here. See, that's just beta confirmation bias. You know what I'm saying? Double standards, dookie thought process. No, I will not have that thought process. I don't care if it's Nintendo. I don't care if it's Microsoft. I don't care if it's Sony showing 7, 8 games or 5, 6 games with no release dates, no CG trailers. 1 game is fine. 2 games is fine. Man, I might even switch up for 3. But when you've got 5, 6, 7 games plus with no release date or CG, and that's a constant throughout your show, no, that's not okay. For all the big games, no. It doesn't matter who you are. I'm not gonna sit there and say that's an amazing show. No, I'm gonna sit there and say, well, there's some great. Those games are probably gonna be great. They're probably gonna be really good. But I would like to see some gameplay, or I'd like to see a release date for the game. If you're gonna if you're gonna show the gameplay, give us a release window or give us a date. You know, like, no, that's not okay. And I'm not gonna sit here and play double standards with you guys 24/7. Like I said, 1, 2 out of a presentation 1 or 2 times, cool. Maybe even up to 3 times, but like multiple times, no, that's never been okay. But you guys, like I said, some of y'all, it's okay. Why? Like I said on Twitter, when Sony, it's okay because Sony's doing it. It's okay because Sony's doing it. Sony does it, it's okay. Shout outs to the hardcore PlayStation dudes that were saying that on Twitter and that were saying that on other places that were like, no, I mean, I don't like that, because they criticized Microsoft for doing that, and then Sony did it, and like, these are hardcore Sony dudes. And they're like, dude, what the heck? Where's the games for this year? Where's the games? Where's the release dates? You know, shout outs to them for not droning it up too bad. At least being objective, or at least not having a double standard, you know? That's all. It's just games at the end of the day. I'm just simply saying, I'm just simply talking about it in terms of what I think as a presentation, as a show. At the end of the day, it's better to show us nothing or it's better to show us something than nothing. That's why I gave it a 7, because it's games. At the end of the day, it's better than nothing, right? It's better than nothing. So yeah. All right, let me go ahead and ban this dude right here. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Hey, what's up, Liquidy? Welcome to the stream, bruh. Let's see here. Who's hurt you, OJ? Nobody's hurt me at all. Grinning Wolf Games. Nobody's hurt me at all. That's just how I stream. I know maybe you're new to my streams, or you're just used to boring streamers that sit there and lie to you about what they like to talk about, but I like to put on an entertaining stream. I like to talk animated because I think it's more fun, but nobody hurt me. We're simply talking about games. You know what I'm saying? We're simply talking about games. But if you want to go watch a boring streamer that's going to lie to you or sit there and tell you that everything's great and double standards are okay, there's literally thousands of them that are streaming right now in Grinning Wolf. But if you want to get the actual truth, or if you want to actually get somebody that's entertaining, you can sit here and stay with me. You know, you can walk with me, or you can go watch somebody else that's boring, that's going to sit there and tell you everything was great, CG trailers are okay, everything was fine, and then get mad and then say, well, Microsoft can't do that. Or you can go do that, because that's what most people do. So feel free to do that. What's up, Birdman? Welcome. OJ just spitting facts right now. Best part of the live stream. Thank you, TS. I appreciate that. Nothing wrong with getting hyped for it. Nothing wrong with getting hyped for it. Nothing wrong with getting. I don't think there's anything wrong with getting hyped for it. My problem is some of the other stuff. Is that I never thought, remember like when Microsoft had their presentation, like that was like the whole thing. It was like, okay, well, there's a lot of CG and far out release dates, and now it's, you know, whatever. But hey, it is what it is. All right, next up we've got Lufia. All right, let me go ahead and look at you guys' comments now, because I've been missing some of you guys' comments. Okay, I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss you guys' thoughts. I do understand what you're trying to say, because it took time for me to take information or facts. I'm not a person who can understand in the first go. It's okay, Ovi. Seriously, the Wolverine trailer gives you no information on how the game will be. Something the game behind it, but it's cool. Really far out. Yeah, that's true. Yo, Dawson, let's go! I think that's JoJo number 4. JoJo number 4. So stuff, OJ, I thought you were on vacation. Not yet. Not yet. I'll be on vacation, I think, on Sunday. Just popping in to say a quick say Insomniac won't miss with their CG trailer games. Haven't learned a thing from CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk. Keep doing you, my bro. My bro, play some No More Heroes 3 music. Yeah, that's true. 'Cause that's what people said about CD Projekt Red. They can't miss. All their games are great. Everything's fantastic. Okay, well, how about Cyberpunk? You know. So I mean that's why I don't hold any company to that standard. To be honest, like I really don't hold anybody to that. Although I do think that Insomniac is a great, and all these games are probably going to be good. I will say that, and they've earned that for me to say that, but that doesn't mean they get the ultimate pass, 1000% pass to where it's okay, and it just continues. No. But yeah, will those games probably be good? Yes, they probably will be good. But they've earned that. They've earned that reputation. But then to just say it's okay for them to do it, but not others, no. That's called double standards. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's called, you should definitely not try to put that on somebody black too at the same time. It's like, wait a minute, hold up here. Black people be dealing with double standards and problems their whole, now you want to put more double standards on top of things? I don't like double standards, okay? It's okay for one people to do something, but not okay for somebody else to do something. I don't like that. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of that. You know what I'm saying? Not a fan. Let's see here. I didn't roast Microsoft personally, but I haven't enjoyed games from them in a while, so the CG trailers hit worse from them. Didn't hype Sony up either. Okay, that's true. That's true. I mean, but at the same time, like, I still don't think it's okay. I still don't think it's okay at the end of the day. World Like Review. Yeah, I agree, Juice. I don't mind CG games. Well, CG trailers. What annoys me is that people faulting Nintendo for not announcing games that are 2-3 years plus out. Yeah, that's stupid, Stealth. Like, that's like the dumbest thing that I've ever heard. It's like, don't you guys want multiple presentations? Nintendo could have easily waited, skipped E3, waited all the way till the end of the year, and then announced Breath of the Wild 2, Splatoon 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the games that Metroid Dread, all that stuff that they announced, Wario, Advance Wars, they could have announced all of that in one go and one September presentation. And that would have been for games that still would have been closer to release than anything at the other presentation. So I think that Sony has their thing that they do. Let them do their thing. Stop bringing Nintendo into it. Like, stop bringing, like, oh, well, that's what they need to do. It's like, no, they don't need to do that. No, they don't. That's dumb. Sony can do their thing. I don't like it, but Sony can do their thing. But who doesn't like multiple presentations a year spread out through the year? Who doesn't like that? Like, everybody likes that. You know, I'm not a fan of one big presentation at the end of the year with games that are 10 years out. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. But but there are clearly people who are fans of that style of presentation, you know, and that's fine. If you are, that's cool. What was your question, Mr. Davis? HSD Collectibles, $1.09 says, spit the fire, OJ. Thank you. I appreciate that, bro. People have weirdly short memory with CD Projekt Red. Witcher 3 was a total mess when it launched too. Not as bad as Cyberpunk 2077, but mind you, it was still pretty janky. People do have short memory, and yes, it was jank. The PC version was, of course, better, right? Just like Cyberpunk. We're on the PlayStation conference stuff. We're on that. Next up, we've got No More Heroes 3. You know we're going to play musical chairs. You know we're going to play musical chairs. You know that's what's good. That's what's going to be. Shout out to Dawson. Thank you for the JoJo boys. Thank you for it. I mean, as much as I like the Insomniac showing of CG trailer, Wolverine does nothing for me. Yeah, I mean, but for lots of people it does. I mean, I know Quick was like hype with everything. So for some people it does, man. Like for other people, it's like, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. So yeah. City fans definitely did go after MS's E3 for showing CG trailers and games super far out. They did. They did. I wasn't excited. Okay, hold up. So let me intercede with this one here. Let me intercede with this one between Hunter and Juice Man Vaughn. The problem is this. Metroid Prime was like dead. It had been like a decade. People had said that it's not gonna happen. They're done. You know, people thought Nintendo maybe moved on from Metroid Prime, right? Because it's been a decade. So when they announced that Metroid Prime was happening, it was only announced for two reasons. One, because they didn't want the blowback for Metroid Samus Returns for the 3DS. And two, because it's been a decade and Metroid fans have been crying and whining and complaining for a decade plus. So that's the difference in there. Sony has a history of presentations with like 7 or 8 different games with no release dates or CG. Combination of the two. Either no release dates and no release date and CG, or gameplay, no release date, or vice versa, or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? So that was the issue there. That's the situation there. And even so, that was one announcement out of a presentation that had a bunch of other announcements with games that were coming out that year. You know? So if you want to cherry pick certain things which people are doing, you can cherry pick it. But if Nintendo did that with Metroid Prime, and they had Bayonetta 3, and they had Legend of Zelda, and they had all these games that were years and years and years out, that would be a problem. And even with the title screen, that was still a problem. I was like, okay, well, there's no gameplay. We were like, okay, cool. We know that it's not dead, but there's still no gameplay. I saw that quite a bit. It's a JPEG. John from Spawnwave made the same JPEG joke like a million times. Well, it's cool, it's coming, but like there's no gameplay. There's no anything on it. So it wasn't without the reservations, but people were just happy because they thought it was dead, you know? So yeah, man. Says Breath of the Wild was nowhere near as janky as The Witcher when it first launched. That's nowhere near as bad. Nowhere near as bad, nowhere near as jank as Cyberpunk 2077. It's not even close. It's not even close. So it's not, to be fair. It wasn't even close. Cyberpunk 2077 was so jank and so bad on the base Xbox and PlayStation, and they lied. They lied. They literally lied. They said, oh, it's running just fine. They took pre-orders and they lied about it. It's not a comparison, Callan. He said not to time you out because you're sitting here and you're talking about people who literally lied about their product have class action lawsuits compared to Breath of the Wild. That's a stupid comparison. Grinning Wolf with the $8.99 says, OJ, I love the passion, man. Not everyone is a fanboy. Just glad to have watched the Sony event. With all of you, glad they announced something. I don't have a PS5 yet, but glad to see something. You just show us something. If you don't even have a PS5, then don't worry about it. That's the target audience, people who don't have a PS5, because it's gonna be like 3-4 years from now. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for the $8.99 though. I appreciate it, bro. I really do. Let's see here. He's making it look bad. It's a total cap that the Wii U version of Breath of the Wild was not janky. It was nowhere near as bad as Cyberpunk. Nowhere near as bad as Cyberpunk. Not even close. Not even close. Nowhere near as bad as Cyberpunk was so bad on base Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Go back and look at all the glitch. Go back and look at all the crashing. Go back and look at all of the issues. Textures not loading up properly at all throughout the city. Frame rates getting down into the teens consistently during combat. Like, it was, no. Karen Buckley with the 3. Says, OJ, play No More Heroes Food Battle theme. All right, I got you. Thank you for the 3. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate that. And once again, like, it's not that they, guys, here's the argument that people are doing, which I don't like this argument, is that they're saying, oh, well, it happened one time here with Nintendo. Oh, it happened one time here. Look, if you grab 2017 in the Game Awards, and then if you grab E3 2017, and And then if you grab E3 2019, and then if you grab back in 2004, like, you guys are grabbing games, cherry picking, not one presentation, but cherry picking stuff from there. Like, we're talking about like 1 or 2 CG or no release date is fine. But once again, the problem is a whole freaking presentation full of no release dates and CG. Not 1 or 2 games. If this was 1 or 2 games and Sony was actually delivering games this year and delivering release dates with the majority of the games that they showed, or whatever the case is, release dates and all that type of stuff, this wouldn't be an issue. Nobody would say anything. People like, all right, we got games releasing this year. All right, we've got release dates for this, this, and this. Yeah, we didn't get a release date for this game, but that's cool. There was release dates for all this other stuff. It's not that it's not a problem that it's 1 game or 2. That's not the problem. The problem is that it's a whole freaking slate. It's a whole slate, and some people can't comprehend. That is hard for people to comprehend for some reason. I'm seeing this. Oh, well, it happened one time here, and one time here, and one time there, and one time there. And it's like, that's not the problem. I don't have a problem with somebody doing it for 1 or 2 games, but a whole freaking slate? A whole freaking slate? Nah. And what did I say about the 2013? I already covered that. The 2013 stuff was trash. It was cool that they were working, but it was too early and it ended up being trash. And they changed their course. They completely changed doing that because people said that's not. Wait a minute. Hold up here. So they're gonna show more Spider-Man CGI next year too. I mean, there'll probably be gameplay next year. There'll probably be gameplay next year. Yeah, Nintendo announced Breath of the Wild 2, Bayo 3, Metroid Prime 4 logos all in one direct. Yeah, that would be a problem if it was CG and all in one direct, and then oh, by the way, guys, there's also no first party games for the rest of the year. Yo, Fluffy Dogs! What is Fluffy Dogs is popping off today? Renanga! Fluffy Dogs is popping off today. What is this? Another 50 says you are covered for snacks and drinks on the trip, but you need something for pocket change, bro. My first donut was for the one pocket. Here's another deadly temptations from Ease 8, so the headbangers in here can release some energy, please. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that. Fluffy says, OJ, you were wrong about no one else getting FF7 remake treatment. Nabs lasted. I don't know if English is your first language or if you can understand what I'm saying correctly, but what the hell do you mean? Clarify, please. That's why I said I don't know if English is your first language, because what you just said makes no sense. OJ, you were wrong about no one else getting the FF7 remake treatment. What do you mean by that? What does that mean? Tell me, clarify, please. All right, shout out to Floppy. Appreciate you, man. Deadly Temptations. Ease 8. All right, is the music too loud, guys? It sounds like it's too loud. At least this track. Old Republic remake. Knights of, what are you trying to say? Okay. Old Republic remake. Knights of, okay. And what? People, Breath of the Wild was not broken. Way better than The Witcher 3 and open world. It was. That's cap. Brand Smith with the $5. Thank you so much, Brand Smith. Appreciate that. There was some glitches here and there, but Breath of the Wild was nowhere near as bad. Thank you for the $5 though, Mr. Brand Smith. Thank you for the 50, Fluffy. Taking that top signature spot. Let's go. Shout outs. Yo, what's up, Sean Smith? Welcome to the stream. All right, we're still going over the Sony stuff, guys, so feel free to talk about the showcase. We're also going to go over the Nintendo Direct rumors. Definitely there's the rumors that were going on this week that we could see a Nintendo Direct sometime soon. So we're going to have to keep our eye out for that. I don't know if I'll be able to stream it, But if I can't, you guys go watch the boys who stream. I think, you know, Spawnwave or somebody else will stream. But if I can stream it, it'll be hype. But the new rumors are that Xenoblade Chronicles 3, it's not really new, but Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is definitely going to get a big showing. So, man, that'd be hype. I'm just looking at some of the rumors out there, you know, that's being put out there from the certain interwebs. And, yeah, that's going to be hype. There's going to be some other stuff, too, apparently. There's going to be some other stuff. So, we'll see if this Nintendo Direct actually happens. Listen to the subject and verb to make a complete thought. Yeah, I have no idea what he's talking about. You know, I have no idea what he's talking, like, Old Republic remake, okay? What was I wrong about compared to FF7? Like, what did I say? Correct me, please. I want to be, I don't want to be wrong. I want to make sure that I correct my mistakes. So let me know. Where isn't there a Nintendo? Oh, I think it meant when isn't there a Nintendo Direct rumor? Yeah, there's always Nintendo Direct rumors, but this time it's actually from sources that would be better. So wait, so there's going to be so what's going on with the Smash Tourney? Oh yeah, Smash Tourney on Sunday. You guys are still gonna have it. It's just not gonna be live streamed, so you guys can still have it. I'm not gonna be able to be in there, but you guys will still have it. Dre will have more information for you guys tomorrow, but you guys will still be participating, so it'll go faster without the stream, you know. Next month will be 6 months since I became a member. Freaking excited. Hey, shout outs, Birdman. Has it only been 6 months? I thought you've been here longer. No, you've been here longer, but you've just been a member now. Okay. Comparing FF7 remake to KOTOR remake is a bit premature. We don't know how much Aspire is putting into it. Square through ridiculous money to FF7 remake. I don't recall comparing the two or saying one was worse than the other, or I don't recall what Nabs is trying to say that I said about FF7 remake compared to the Old Republic. Like, to be honest, I haven't spoke about Knights of the Old Republic at all on this channel, like really at all. So I don't know where I made a mistake with that, you know? Like I didn't make a video on it. I didn't, like, in the video that I made today, I didn't even mention Knights of the Old Republic. I mentioned you know, some of the Wolverine and the Insomniac stuff, and I mentioned God of War, and I mentioned the Planeta, the Project Eve Planeta. So, like, I didn't mention Knights of the Old Republic and all that. So I don't know where, you know, I don't know where he's stating that, like, I said something about FF7 remake compared to Knights of the Old Republic, like, where, you know. But like I said, I don't want to be wrong. If I said it, let me know where or when. Knights of the Old Republic is getting the FF7 remake treatment. You said it wasn't happening with any game but FF7 because it's too expensive. Nabs, what the hell are you talking about? I never stated FF7 is simply a remake. I never stated that no game can have a nice shiny remake. We have no idea how much money Old Republic is doing. We have no idea if it's being split up into multiple different chapters. We have no idea how the structure of Knights of the Old Republic is compared to FF7 remake. What the hell are you talking about, bro? You're taking one thing that I said and then trying to apply it to something that doesn't even have any information on it. How are you claiming that it's like it's going to be as expensive as FF7 remake or split into different chapters like FF7 remake or anything like it? They did not state that at all. What? How is Old Republic getting the FF7 remake treatment? It's not in chapters. On a CG trailer? Nabs, you want to apologize to me for that completely ass take? I'm putting words in my mouth? Basically said nobody's getting an FF7 remake. KOTOR is obviously getting it. No, I never stated that no game will ever be remade. Get a remake. No, I never stated that. Final Fantasy, what I meant was chapters. The chapters and all that type of stuff like that. But no, I never stated that no game wouldn't get a high quality remake. That's trash. Find me where I said no game will ever get a high quality remake. I never stated that. Never stated that. And they have not shown FF7 or they have not shown Old Republic. So how do you know it's going to be just like FF7 remake? Please explain to me how you know it's going to be like FF7 remake. Explain to me now. If you don't, you're going to get timed out because you're combative and you're putting words in my mouth and you're making, as I'm literally explaining to you that no, that's not what I said. No, it's not in chapters. At least we don't know if it's in chapters or not. And no, we haven't even seen the game yet. We have no idea. We just know that it's a remake. By that definition, then Trials of Mana is the FF7 remake treatment. That game was completely remade too. Is that an FF7 remake treatment as well? What? 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 Excuse me? I don't think English is his first language. Maybe not chapters, but quality-wise. What the hell is the quality of the game? We haven't seen it. And what I meant was chapters. And what I meant was quality in chapters. So you're making up your own argument now. Now you're just moving the goalposts. Well, maybe not chapters, but in quality-wise, says who? We don't know the quality of it yet. We haven't seen the graphics. We don't know what it looks like. I'm done with this dude. Oh, well, people take a look at the CGI trailer and now it's FF7 Remake. That's what I'm saying. Like, what? We have no idea of the quality of the game yet. We have no idea exactly what it looks like. It's not in chapters. We have no idea exactly how it's going to be like. So explain to me how I'm factually wrong about something that you haven't even seen gameplay of or graphics. How am I factually wrong about that? Based off of what? You haven't even seen the game. This is the reason why I say that these people, some of these Sony people or some of these people, like CGI, like I can see why Sony does it. Because you can easily trick people into saying whatever, just saying stuff. Oh, quality-wise, it's FF7 Remake treatment. Based off of what? A CGI trailer. Based off of not even gameplay. That's the reason why you do CGI. That's exactly the reason why. Because you can get stupid people to believe whatever you want them to believe about something. You know? Like, that's exactly the reason. And I don't blame them. You know what? Everybody should just do CGI. Everybody should just do CGI. Why even show the gameplay? You know what? We can just make decisions and just say whatever we want based off of CGI. Go and say people are wrong. Sit there and put words in people's mouth. Do whatever you need to do. Let's see here. He's just excited. He's just excited for the game. How is being excited for the game sitting there and making up stuff that I said? What does that have to do with me making? I don't understand that. Why you can be excited for the game, but why does that have to turn into attacking me? Hey guys, I'm excited for freaking Bayonetta 3. That Bayonetta game looks terrible. It looks horrible. There's no way in world that it's going to be good at all because Bayonetta 3 is better. People said that Bayonetta 3 is not coming. No, it's coming. And anybody who plays this Bayonetta game is trash. They're wrong. Okay, is that okay too? I'm just excited for Bayonetta, so I'm just gonna make up stuff. Is that what we're doing here now? Just making up stuff. Just making up stuff. I never stated that no game would get a high quality remake, Nabs. I never stated that. I never stated that. Find me where I stated that. I never said a game will not get, no games will ever get a high quality remake. We haven't seen the game. So since we haven't seen the game, we don't know the quality of the remake. But I never stated that no games will ever get a high quality remake. Never stated that. That's crap. If you think that I stated that, go back and listen again. Go find it or show me where it is. Because you can't find it where I said no games will ever get high quality remakes. Like Final Fantasy VII. Like a high quality. I never said that. Never said that. Never said that. So you can sit there and act like I did, but I didn't. And you already moved the goalposts and lied and said, oh, well, maybe not chapters. Well, that's what I was talking about. There's not going to be many remakes that come out that are sit there and split up into 15 different chapters and doing all this other weird stuff that FF7 Remake is doing. So if you're too stupid to understand what I'm saying, don't put words in my mouth. Don't come here and make up stuff. Just ask me a question. Like, what did you mean by that? That's it. Anyway, moving back to the topic of games. Says, nah, he's trying to call. Yeah, he's trying to call me out, but he's doing a very poor job of. You should have timed him out too. Just let him be stupid in the chat. He's doing a very poor job of calling me out. Very poor job. Let's see. That's the stupidest thing to claim. To anything can happen in the game. Yeah, like I never claimed that though. Like I never claimed that there was never going to be high quality remakes. I already knew there was going to be high quality remakes of games. You know, I don't know how much they're spending on the game. I don't know how much what the budget's going to be and all that compared to FF7 Remake, but I guarantee you it's not going to be split up into 15 different chapters and all this other weird stuff that they're doing. Guarantee you it's probably not going to be that. I mean, they might do like Knights of the Old Republic 1, the first game, then maybe make a second game or maybe make some DLC to add in some scenarios from the second game. I don't know, but whatever. Moving on. If we can say KOTOR Remake is getting the financial love FF7 Remake got, then I'm stating that Legend of Dragoon 2 is happening. Yeah, I guess we can just make up whatever we want, you know? Like, hey, I got a question. Do you play Towels on the Rogues that came out today? Towels on the Roger? Towels on the Rogers? I think you meant Tales of Arise. Goodness great. This man's autocorrect. I've never seen somebody get bodied by autocorrect more than you, Mr. Davis. Like, I think your phone absolutely just destroys you. Like, Towels on the Rogers. That is a complete autocorrect body bag. Like, that is like the worst like, Mr. Davis's autocorrect is atrocious. This is like the worst that I've ever seen, dude. Like, this is like the worst autocorrect that I've ever seen in my life. What's up, Ventus? Much love, bro. This is really bad. I think you meant Tales of Arise. I haven't played Tales of Arise just yet. I played the demo, but I haven't went and picked up the game just yet. I might pick it up. I might not. I'm on my little vacay. Like, I don't really feel like sitting here and playing games like 24/7 right now. You know, like, I really don't. I just don't feel like sitting in front of my TV and playing a 100-hour RPG right now. You know, like, it's just, I need a little bit of a break from the monotony of the gaming world sometimes, man. I'm not excited right now over anything. Like, I'm excited for certain stuff, but everything that I'm excited for is like later. I'm excited for like Dread. I'm excited for like, you know, other stuff. Tales of Arise is hype. I already knew it was going to be good, but like, I'm just not like super excited right now. I'm just kind of like not burnt out, but I'm just like ready to like not play games 24/7, you know, or whatever. I'm buying the Towels of Rogers Rogers Collector's Edition. Yeah, man. That Towels of Rogers. That's great, dude. That's great. Towels of Rogers Base. Rogers Base's towels. Maybe it's a new phone. Nah, Mr. Davis, he's the homie. Mr. Davis is actually really cool. He's like, I love Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis is awesome. He's a cool dude. He's an elite ninja. My man supports the village. Much love to Mr. Davis. But this man's phone definitely does not love him as much as I do. This man's phone hates him almost, because he knows what he's saying. He's just getting auto-corrected. So yeah, no, you're good, dude. Says Tales of Arise Switch would be 2 paired down. I don't think so. No, I don't think it would be. Not for people who want to play it on the go or anything like that. I don't think it would be 2 paired down. That's the same excuse that people said about Dragon Ball Kakarot. Like, oh, well, it's not coming because it'd be 2 paired down. Okay, well, now here's Dragon Ball Kakarot. You know what I'm saying? Some people said, oh, well, Ni no Kuni, that'd be 2 paired down for the Switch. That's why it's not coming. That's why it's only PlayStation 4 or whatever, PC. Oh, no, that's coming too. Heck, some people even said that Dragon Ball FighterZ would be 2 paired down for the Switch. Oh, no, that came too. So, heck, Bandai Namco even said, well, we don't know if we can do Jump Force for the Switch. It'd be 2 paired down. Oh, they released Jump Force as well. So, nah, that's not true. It's an Unreal Engine 4 game. No. That's just gold. That's just you thinking based internet logic, not based off of actual factual information or even what Bandai Namco does in the first place with their games. I mean, you're not looking at what they do with their other games. That's for sure. That's for sure. Says performance would be pretty unsteady. I imagine based off of what?
Hey fellas,
how many games have you produced based off of what? RL Nook with the $5 says the dude was being a weirdo. He's just trying to troll you, full of ish. Looking forward to the Bayonetta video with your input. Yeah, tomorrow. Nintendo has probably plans behind not showing it yet. Can't wait for your take. Shout outs, man. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate that. So yeah, I don't see how performance would be pretty unsteady. I don't see how that. We've had other games from Bandai Namco where the performance was fine. So I don't see how it would be pretty unsteady and 2 paired down for people that want to play it. So, or it can't come to the system at all. Not based off of what Bandai Namco's been doing, which is releasing their games later. So no, I don't. Nothing really says that. That's just you guessing. That's just guesswork. That's not based off anything that Bandai Namco's already done on the Switch. We're not basing it off of the other games that you're talking about, subpar ports. We're not basing it off of that. We're talking about the games that Bandai Namco's done. And if you're gonna say like the subpar ports, well, let's talk about all the other games that are 30 frames per second and run good too. So, or let's talk about Bandai Namco's games, which all run pretty good on the Switch. They're actually not bad. So we're talking about Bandai Namco here. The Vendetta against with the $2. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 2, man. So I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. You say, so you're basing it off of what some other people have done. You're not based, and it's also based off your opinion too. What you think is subpar or not good enough, that doesn't mean it's not good enough for somebody else. So first you're going from, here's the problem that I have. You go from, it can't happen. Then I say, well, wait a minute. It's Unreal Engine 4 game. Bandai Namco's been bringing over other bigger Unreal Engine 4 games to the Switch. Then you go from, well, it's pared down. And I say, well, how do you know it's pared down? There's other people, or how do you think it's pared down for everybody? I mean, it could be like the other games that they've released that are fine, and people play their Bandai Namco's games on there, like God Eater or some of these other games. And then you go, oh, well, other games have done it. Well, we're talking about Bandai Namco ports. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going, we're talking about Bandai Namco ports. So now you're just moving, you're shifting each time. So I mean, here's what you should do, Golden. Here's what you should do. Just say, hey, look, I'm not a developer. Maybe it'll come over to the system. Maybe it won't. Based off their track record, Bandai Namco has a history of bringing games to the Switch late. If they do it, we'll see what they do. You know, maybe that might be the best thing to do, because if you're gonna look at it from Bandai Namco's perspective, that's what they've been doing all generation. They've been bringing over stuff late. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Dragon Ball Fighters, Dragon Ball Kakarot. You know what I'm saying? Jump Force, God Eater. The list goes on and on. On and on and on and on and on with Bandai Namco. You know? It just keeps going. It's just Ni no Kuni 1, Ni no Kuni 2. You know? Just late. They're late with everything. And if you watch my video, The Truth About Bandai Namco Switch Ports, you'll know more about that instead of just guesswork here in the chat. Says OJ, you're always getting haters. That's not that I'm getting haters. I understand where Golden is coming from, because the internet logic tells him to say these things. They tell him to be fake ass developer, right? You know, they tell him to say, well, it can't because of this, this, and this, and this. It's not like, oh, well, let me look at what this is already done or what's logic. It's like, oh, well, that's not good because I don't like this, so therefore it can't be done. You know what I'm saying? So I think, I don't blame him. That's just how like the internet logic is right now. It's part factual, because it's like, yeah, it's probably gonna be 30 frames. Maybe it's not good enough for him, but then it's also part, you know, a little bit headassery, just a little bit, because he's making it seem as if he knows how to develop a game or whatever the case is, and then he ignores all the other stuff that came over, and then he ignores the biggest thing, which is Unreal Engine 4, which Bandai Namco's been bringing over all their Unreal Engine 4 games. Are mods, please. Mods, taking your time on that one? I did it myself, though. Ni no Kuni was just a 360 port, which is probably the best way rather than a remaster. Okay, well, what about Dragon Ball Kakarot? What about Dragon Ball Fighters? What about Jump Force? What about Ni no Kuni 2? What about all those? You want to cherry pick one game? What about all the games that weren't on the 360 and PS3 that came over to the Switch? What about all those? I mean, Golden, come on now. Golden, come on now, man. Like, that was a ridiculous cherry pick. Like, that was an insane cherry pick. I mentioned a bunch of Bandai Namco games that came over late. You picked one to try to respond to. What about Kakarot? What about Dragon Ball Kakarot? What about that game? Which people said the same thing that you're saying right now. Oh, well, it can't run on the Switch. It's not going to come over. It can't run. They said the same thing. Now you're making the same mistake that they made with that game and all the other Bandai Namco games that didn't come over at the beginning. I mean, it's not that he's a hater. He's just dumb internet logic. It's just dumb internet people. That's it. Not that he's dumb, just dumb internet logic. They don't look at what's actually happening. They rather just look at what's right in front of you. They don't look at logic and what, okay, well, it's probably this. They look at, well, this is just what I see in front of me. This is just what I think. I don't know anything, but it's what I think. So I don't blame him, because that is the general Twitter internet logic with games. So I don't blame him. Gritting with the $1.79. It says it's 021 here. Thanks OJ. Enjoy the holiday. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. So yeah. What about no? Yeah, I mean, I can't believe he just cherry picked one game out of all the games. I can't believe he cherry picked one game. And Ni no Kuni wasn't even on the 360. Ni no Kuni was on the PS3 and the DS. Okay? And he said it's a 360 game. Ni no Kuni wasn't even on the 360. There is no 360 version of Ni no Kuni. So the man doesn't even know what system it's on. He's just, like I said, it's just internet logic. He's just saying stuff. He does not know the games that he's talking about. He's just saying things. Ni no Kuni is not on the 360. It is a PS3 game. That is it's a PS3 game. Robstar with the subscription. I appreciate that, bro. But nah, no haters. Just misinformed people that we educate here. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see. Why has no other Tales games come to the Switch? Abyss remake would be fun. I think Bandai Namco is done with the old Tales games. They don't want to really bring up the old Tales games anymore. They did Vesperia to kind of give people a little bit of an introduction, and then they're done with the old Tales games. They're done porting them. They're done spending money on them. That's what I think. Now, we could still get something, but I think that they're done porting it. They don't care anymore. They've already ported them a bunch of times, and they just feel that, I think that they're just done with them. They want to move forward with Tales of Arise and the new style. You know? The only reason why Ni no Kuni didn't get a remaster on Switch, in my opinion, is like a real remaster on Switch, in my opinion, because Bandai Namco, one, cheaped out, and two, wanted to make sure that they got the PS4. They spent more money on the PS4 version getting that done. You know? So those are the two things that I think. But it definitely could have got more of a remaster. I mean, come on now. You know? Yo! Fluppy with the huge support. My man making up for all of that missed time. Fluppy, my boy. I appreciate you. He said, here's to hoping Microsoft and Nintendo got friendly enough to port Lost Odyssey to the Switch. Oh, I don't know if that's happening. Also, this is for your back pockets. I got nothing for the cargo pockets. Play music that you like. Safe on the trip. I need to bounce. Yo, shout outs, Fluppy. Thank you for the mad love, dude. Seriously, Fluppy. Thank you for the mad love, man. You guys give Fluppy some mad dug. I said floppy. I put floppy on there, not fluppy. Fluppy. Not floppy. What am I doing? He's out here supporting the stream, out here putting floppy dogs. Not floppy dogs. Fluppy. Yo, Fluppy. Safe journey, safe travels, my boy. I'm not really going anywhere, though. At least not right now. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here looking at the ceiling. Legitimately, here's what I'm telling you guys. It's meditation and it's chill. That's what I'm doing. I'm literally going to be looking at the ceiling for hours at a time and focusing and concentrating. I'm weird at times. I'm going to be maybe exercising a bit. I'm going to take that extra time to exercise. I might be out in my backyard for 3 hours at 4 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I might go sit down in the backyard, put a blanket down. You know what I'm saying? Put a portable TV outside and sit there and just fall asleep. I don't know. Like, I might lie down in my hallway and roll for like 5 seconds. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just know that I'm just gonna be vibing. I think I might just turn on, I don't ever listen to music. I think I'm gonna just turn on like anime, like what's that, Spotify anime, and just do nothing. And just sit down and do nothing. And just do nothing. I'm not really sure. I'll figure out something though. I'll figure it out. For sure, I'll figure it out. Thank you for the support though, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. OJ using logic and the haters kryptonite, bro. I'm telling you. Thank you, Fluppy, for the 100 though. I appreciate that, man. Bandai Namco failed Switch spectacularly the choose for the number of Japanese publishers, but it gets overlooked because we came off the Wii U. All right, the Aspire to be. I mean, the Wii. This 10 times better than the Wii U though. Camping would be chill. Camping would be chill, Nick S. I think I want to go camping. Cyber TDM with the 50. Cyber TDM with the 50. Oh. Y'all don't watch it. Oh. Yo, Cyber, thank you for the 50, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you. Shout out to the Renangan, Super Chat Renangan boys. Super Chat Renangan boys. Let's go. Thank you for that 50, bro. I appreciate it. I'm gonna stream tomorrow though, guys. I think I'm gonna stream tomorrow. It might be just for a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna be on the Spawncast though. You guys have paid enough for me not to say anything about to answer the Spawncast question. So I think I'm not gonna be on the Spawncast tomorrow. I think I'm not gonna be on the Spawncast. I think I'm gonna be just doing vibing. I'm just gonna be like this. Just be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be like this. Just the shimmy in the kitchen. There's nothing better than hitting a shimmy in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Nothing better than that. So I think I just might pull the shimmy, Cyber TDM. Thank you for the 50 though, bro. I appreciate that. Oh shit. Hey, what's up, Beat Queen? Let's see here. OJ spilling the spot. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be on the Spawncast. I don't think I'm gonna be on the Spawncast tomorrow. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be on the Spawncast tomorrow. Yo, Brad P with that $20 says what up, bro. Thank you for the support though, boys and girls. Thank you for the huge support. Too much LTG. Oh my god, bro. Did you get unbanned? Did you get unbanned? Juice Man, he unbanned me. I still don't talk though, because his mods are morons. So I still don't talk though. Still don't talk. Just because, like I said, his mods are morons. So I ain't trying to mess with them. Like, you say anything that is just seen as potential treason, and it's bad. It's not good for you. It's not good in these streets, you know. So I'm good. I'm good on all that. Yeah, I did. Oh, nice. What have I been playing lately? Astral Chain. Let's see. Go on the Spawncast. You become a member today, Joe, and I will go on the Spawncast in about 2 to 3 weeks. The margin for error is high. This shit. Oh my god, bro, you walking on the tiniest of eggshells, bro. The tiniest of eggshells. No, there's not gonna be any Xenogears, Miguel. Alice to show Persona Anniversary at Tokyo Game Show, maybe. There's an open slot September 30th. If it's not at Tokyo Game Show, it's gonna be at their own event. What's up, Jens Van B? I'm actually going to be on the East Coast for work next week. I hope you enjoy your time off. Thank you, man. Yo, Cyber, thank you for the Elite Ninja pledges, man. Thank you for the 50, bro. That really means a lot to me. That's a lot of money to donate. Shout outs to Fluppy. Shout outs. Yo, icy boy. Yo, what's up, man? I was wondering where you been at, bro. I see you, icy boy. Yo, thank you for the 20, bro. I appreciate it. Yes, honey. Yo, thank you for the 20. I just like vibing with you guys. I gotta go see my mama and my sister. My mama and my sister soon. But I'm vibing, man. I'm vibing right now. So we're gonna vibe for a bit more. I'll go see him later. We're gonna vibe. I'm just trying to chill today. Today's been good, man. We had a nice conversation. Had a nice little like somebody always come try to do this Tales of Arise thing. That's like 2 nights in a row, right? Like yesterday we had the same thing. That one guy came in here, the Rohan guy or whatever his name is, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I can't run on there." So we got a bunch of developers on here that come to the stream. If you guys got questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, just PlayerEssence by itself. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. More than happy to answer your questions. So feel free, tag me. Yo, thank you for the 20s though, guys. 20s and the 50. I appreciate that. That's much love, man. I'm not gonna be able to do too much over my little break, so I appreciate any support that I get. Once again, thank you guys so much for the donations. I do appreciate that. Before I go on my little hiatus, breakus hiatus, but I'll still do videos though. I think I might be able to. I'm not really sure. I mean, like I said, I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna be like, I might do a video doing this the whole time. Would you guys like to see a video of me doing this for 10 minutes with ads in them too? Of me just doing this, looped, of me just going like this. But and I'll play like hold up, and I'll do this too. I'll do this as well. I'll have the musical chair song playing because I love this song so much. I'll just be like, would you guys watch this? 10 minutes of that? If I just did that, who would watch that? Let me know in the chat. Question, players, is if this video game called Project Eve and the main character, if the game was a success, beginning Smash Bros next year? Nah, probably not. Just a waffle. The Smash Bros characters are done. Any thoughts on the recent Metroid Dread trailer that came out? Yeah, Calvin, tomorrow morning, 7:30 or tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Full thoughts, reactions, all that good stuff. Do the octopus dance again? It's the way. That's the wave, right? That's the wave. Octopus. Yo, Icy Boy, thank you for the 20, bro. Thank you for the 40 total. Yo, we racking them up. Thank you. I appreciate that. But the sushi place is No More Heroes. Yeah, the sushi place is that song's lit too. That song, but this song's like chill lit. Any thoughts? But yeah, this is like chill lit. You know, me all day, me. All right, I'm gonna do it one of these days. I'll do that for you guys. You guys don't know when though. You guys don't know when I'll do it, but I'll do it. I'm gonna do it, but you just don't know when I'll do it. I never said when, so I'm gonna do it though. 10 minutes of shimmy and Harlem Shake would be shimmy. The shimmy is kind of like the Harlem Shake, right? Like the shimmy and the octopus. Shimmy and the octopus. All right, I got you guys. One of these days. You don't know when though. It's gonna happen. It might be a members only video too. Any inside info on Switch exclusive Resident Evil? Omar, not yet. I'm trying to find some stuff, man. But don't be surprised if we see it soon. Hey, I'm gonna miss your spicy hot takes on the Spawncast. And I'm glad I'm missing that corny Spawncast this week, bro. I ain't trying to be on there. Nah, I'm joking. Nah, I'm joking, bro. Nah, Spawncast is lit. It's not corny at all. It's the best podcast in the world, in my opinion. Man, I'll be honest, bro. Like, I don't get a lot of love on the Spawn. Like, I don't get like hella love on the Spawncast, man. Like, not for like the podcast members. They give me plenty of love. Like, I love all them, like brothers and sisters to me. But like, I'm not really like, I ain't gonna miss the chat. You know what I'm saying? Because like, they be like mad slandering me, like if I got something to say. So like, I don't miss that. You know. And I'm pretty sure there'll be people that are happy not to see me on there. Like, there's hella people that don't like me. So and I understand. I talk way too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talk way too much. I think, like, you know, I talk down to people, whatever the case is. So I get it, you know? I get it. The difference with me is that I don't care. Like, I understand. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think people are going to be okay to have a break, you know, me be on the Spawncast, you know? Like I said, overwhelmingly, most of the chat don't like me anyway. Like, I would say, like, not most of the chat, but I say a good percent of the chat don't like me. So, like, I'm not really too worried about it, you know? Let's see here. Can I donate $50 to play Last Surprise? Last Surprise? 50 through Streamlabs? Is that what you're saying? 50 what like Last Surprise from Persona? Sure. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. The music? Icy Boy? So yeah. It's mostly full of Sony dudes and weird Xbox guys. There's Nintendo dudes in there too. Let's see. Nah, this week's particularly great for the mental break. Yeah. Thank you for the 5 though, Icy Boy. Yo, Icy Boy with freaking 3 donations back to back, dude. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Yo, Haas, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, bro. This is, yo, you're my favorite on the Spawncast. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for that, homie. I do appreciate that. Loving the Spawncast, bro. That's where I found your channel. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah, I mean, look, hold on. I said that wrong. I said that wrong. Hella people. I think I probably had thousands of people come over from the Spawncast to my channel. Hundreds, if not thousands of you guys have came over. So let me not sit here in front and act like it's all, oh, woe-ways me. Hell no. I would go on the Spawncast any day of the week. I would always love to be on the Spawncast. I'm thankful for the opportunity. I'm glad John put me on, you know, whatever the case is. Like, I'm glad I'm able to contribute. It's just that, like, sometimes I feel like, you know, it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like sometimes, like, there's not really, like, much love for me on this, like, in the chat sometimes if I got something to say. I think the same thing happens to Click, too. The same thing happens to Miss Click, you know? But it is what it is. Like, people are allowed to have their opinions. People are allowed to have their opinions. People are allowed to call me out. Like, I don't mind, you know, it's not that big of a deal, but like, I stopped putting up the chat, you know, I stopped looking at the chat. I just said, man, I ain't gonna deal with the chat no more. I used to go there and talk, but no, I'm good now, you know. Marky Muck, yo, thank you for the 2, says, is OJ here? Dude, I'll miss you from the Spawncast. Thank you, that I appreciate that. Afro Punk with the $10 coming through. Thank you so much, Afro Punk with the 10. I appreciate you, bro. I do, seriously. OJ and RGT live collab when? Soon, sometime. Battle in Wonderworld for sure. Hey, OJ, I got a question. When I came back to take the patient, I do got a question. Said tomorrow video Bayonetta 3. Yeah, tomorrow's video Bayonetta 3, Mr. Davis. Says yeah, the chat sucks. That's why I'm barely in it. No, I mean most of the chat is cool though. I think it's just a few people that make it really bad. You know, it's like a few people. I mean, because like Evan's always banning people every single stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like that's what happens when you get like when you have 600,000 subscribers like John has. You know, he's gonna be a million subscriber channel soon. You know, when you have that many subscribers, when you have thousands of people watching the show, yeah, you're not gonna have everybody that likes you, and that's okay. I actually wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't want everybody to think that I'm the best thing in the world, because that's not the case. I don't want everybody gassing me up like that. You know, I want to earn people's respect. You know, I want to earn people's trust or whatever the case is. So if people think I'm trash or if people think that I'm bad, you know, based off of what I said, then okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's their opinion. Like, what I like is when people say, yo, I came from the Spawncast, or, you know, I was, and like, I like, you know, I like what you're doing. I'm like, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that vibes with me more than like me just trying to get blind support for people or just be like, oh, love me. Nah, I already know people are. If I wanted everybody to like me, I'd stop having my attitude that I have when I stream. I'd stop making it entertaining. I'd probably be more mellow on those things, you know? So, yo, what's Icy Boy YouTube says, say 100. 100. Yo, see, that's why I say I do this, man. We got mad support and mad love on the channel, bro. So thank you so much, Icy Boy. You guys give some mad love. You guys give some mad love. Get some respect. Put some respect on this man, Icy Boy's name, dude. Seriously. Put some respect on his name. Put some respect on that name, bro. Do not put the respect on his name. Thank you for the support, though, guys. I appreciate that. Seriously. Thank you for the support. Thank you. You guys give some love. Give some love. I tuned in for OJ. I tuned in for OJ Click and sometimes Jordan, PE Crew. I literally don't subscribe to the rest. I think the other people. I think RGT is great. I think a lot of the other I think Dreamcast guy is great. I think all the other people are great too, man. I have nothing but good things to say about everybody else. Same thing goes for like even like the extended Spawncast crew, like guys that we've had on, guys and girls that we've had on for you know, as guests. I think that you know like Retro Alley, she's fantastic. I think like, you know, Floor Hugger, we've had her on. We've had you know, Jake from Gamer Ranks. We've had Brian Altano. We've had Jeff Grubb. You know what I'm saying? We've had all these different people hop through, you know, and it's been great. But not everybody's confidence for everyone. There's lots of people on that channel, obviously, that don't subscribe to me or don't like me, you know, or don't say. So I mean, like that's all it comes down to. Everybody has their preference, you know. So yeah, man. Shout outs though. Thank you for the 100. Say 100. 100. Jake BGR with a 2 says 2 because I can't say you suck only for $1. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Shout outs to Ventilator Jakin. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the 2. Icy Voice says last surprise. All right, like the song. You didn't specify the song. Last surprise. I'll play it for you. What else do you want, bro? Tell me what else you want. Tell me what else you want. Tell me what else you want. Shout outs to my man Icy Boy. Thank you for that. You didn't have to donate again. I just didn't know if you meant like last surprise the song. I thought you meant like something else. Thank you for the 5. I'll play it a couple times. I've been on 2. Yeah, Stealth, my boy Stealth. Nah, Stealth, I see you as, I think you've been on my channel more than you've been on I see you as one of this channel. You've been on like the PE podcast and you've been on like my channel, certain discussions, things like that more, you know? So yeah, the haters in the chat are just losers who can't have an opposing opinion. I mean, listen, man, I think that sometimes here's the issue. I think that when it comes to people's opinions, let me give you guys my raw, and this is like for real. I think that sometimes people just take stuff too seriously. Like at the end of the day, people think that I take stuff too seriously because of my attitude in terms of how I respond, and that's understandable. The angry black man syndrome or stereotype is real, and I get that. Like, it's like when I look the way that I look, I gotta make sure that I try to be not intimidating at all, because that's just how it is. It's unavoidable. So with me, it's even worse. People think that I'm so serious about everything because I'm sitting there trying to entertain people, or even just how I speak on Twitter. People think that I'm angry at everything, but I swear to you, I am not. It's just the football player in me. It's just the mentality in me. It's just, I just say things. It's just video games. I don't mean it as anything more or less than that. Like, I'm not trying to sit there and say, I might make a mom joke every now and then, but that's when somebody's crossed the line. If people are just talking about video games, I might say, oh, that's a dumb opinion. People get mad at that, or that's a stupid take. That people get mad at that. That causes people to get salty, and I understand that. So I can understand why people feel a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Like, I get it. I'm not oblivious to what the take is. You know what the word is. Yo, Marky, thank you for the 2. Says, who doesn't like you on the Spawncast? Spill the dirt. No, the whole Spawncast likes me. We're talking about the chat. Sometimes the chat be hating me at times. Just here for the music. If you remember, if I got my card way too late. Hey, shout outs, Birdman. I know you're still a young man though, man, so it's okay. I'm on the team. Yeah, you're on the team. Let's see here. Ventilator Jakin, I'm alive. Jealous of the delts. These delts aren't even that great, to be honest, bro. I could do a lot better. Let's see here. Yo, Icy, dude, Icy boy dropping it like it's hot. All right, Icy boy, we got to put you up on this board here. What am I doing? I'm waiting too long. Icy boy dropping it like it's hot. Yo, Icy boy. Wait, hold up. No, he actually didn't. I'm not sure if he even. Fluffy plus Ice C boy. Another freaking 20. For the support, man. Shout outs. I go through it the same ish. Yeah, man. It's okay though. It's okay. I bring it on myself. I'm not angry at anybody else, you know? Team players 100%. Yo, thank you so much, Massive Rican. Not gonna be the same without you, bro. You and Max are the RPG geeks. Can't believe a bunch of idiots ruined something so cool as the SC. You know how it works, LJ. Don't let them win. No, I'm not done with the Spawncast though, Facts Killer. I'm not done with it or anything like that. No, I'm just taking a little, I'm not taking a mental health break or a break because I'm tired of what happened. That's one time a week for 2 to 3 hours that I don't even really, care about. Like, when it comes to what people have to say, like, I'm there for my friends. I stream for my friends. I fight for my friends. I'm there because I like John, because I like Click, because I like Dreamcast, because I like RGT, because I like Nate, I like MVG. I'm there because I like everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm there. If I didn't like being there, I wouldn't be there. If I didn't like, even if there was only one person that liked me in the whole Spawncast chat, I'd still be there. If John wanted me to have me on, and even if there was only one person that wanted to see me on, I'd still be there every single weekend, because that's how I am. I'm loyal, and I feel like, and I want to be there. It's fun. They're my friends, and it's helped me out. It's not like I've helped there, and that's helped me out whenever there's RPG stuff, or whenever there's other Nintendo stuff. So, I'm not letting anybody win. I'm just taking a little break just because I have to, because I'm going to be getting some stuff done here. So I'm not even going to have access to my equipment. And 2, because it's just good to take a little bit of a break every now and then. I've been streaming and creating content now since I haven't taken a break since January of 2020. So it's been more than a year and a half of straight content every single week. Most of the time, 6 days out of the week. Videos, 6 days out of the week. Streams, 6 days out of the week since January 2020. What's up, Chips? I was just a little Spawncast for you with little Nate, because sometimes he can say some exclusive Nintendo stuff. Shout outs, Birdman. I enjoy you on the Spawncast. Points of view are at. I mean, you guys are all here. on my stream. So obviously, you know, it's going to be a lot of, you know, love, and I get that. But I mean, obviously, if I was other places, I've got some places that are like dedicated to hating me. Not as bad as other people, but still, you know. Hey, what's up, Michael? Yeah. But just to let you guys know, I'm still going to stream tomorrow, and I'm still going to maybe stream at some point during the little breaky break, and I'm going to have videos. So if I don't have a video for that day, please find a video that you haven't watched on the channel and watch that video, okay? So, but I should have some videos up. They might be crappy cell phone quality because I'm not even gonna be taking a step inside this room, you know? So it might just be on my cell phone where I look up some information and I talk into my cell phone. I got a better cell phone though this time. This quality's not too bad. So I got a better cell phone, so it might just be me talking to it, putting a JPEG over it, and you guys get a 5-minute video of whatever I feel like talking about for 5 or 3 minutes. It might just be that, or it might just be something else, you know? I don't know. But you guys will still get some videos, though. You guys will still get some videos. And I dropped my phone. But yeah. Let's see. Would you feel better if we hate on you a little bit? Would I feel better? I mean, I still get people hating on me sometimes. Sometimes they do. Oh man, dude. It's okay though. There's a day next week you'll be streaming. The day of the direct is definitely happening. Yeah, I'll try to stream during the direct. I'll try to stream during the direct. I'll try. DeAndre with the $5 says OJ turned into a shonen anime protagonist. Got to be there for your friends. It was a joke about I fight for my friends. It was actually a Fire Emblem reference. Ike from Fire Emblem, like whenever he wins in Smash Brothers, says, I fight for my friends, and like he stabs his sword into the ground, or he goes, I fight for my friends. Play Legend of Zelda Wind Waker theme, please. All right, I got you, man. Thank you for that. Thank you for the 5. Legend, but it was kind of an anime protagonist though too. I agree. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Oh, this is a great theme. Wind Waker theme. This is a great theme, dude. Love this theme. Ice Sea Boy with another 20 says live videos or uploads from what you film on your phone. Videos from what I filmed. So legitimately, I have a Power Director mobile. So I can show you guys. I have a Power Director mobile on my phone. See, look, Power Director mobile. So like, I'll just literally record a video on Power Director mobile, put a JPEG over it, and then put it up. And it might only be like a couple minutes. Just like if there's like something that breaks, like a topic that I want to discuss. But I'm not going to be inside this room creating any type of content. Not in this room. So yeah. Because I can't. I'm not going to have access to everything. So, but I'll still be here at my house. For the most part. When is the rumored direct happening anyway? Some people are saying that it's going to be next week. We don't know. But there's definitely going to be a direct sometime in September. That's for sure. That's what it seems like based on the rumors. Check out the videos though. I've already been discussing that type of stuff on the videos. I've had multiple discussions on stuff like that. I prefer the PE podcast, but I get that it would be hard to get Avedon, Bear, and Shadow Fox on. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, guys, like I think I've already discussed this a little bit, but the PE podcast, it was hard to do the PE podcast because one, it was a Thursday night. People got stuff to do, work to go to the next day and all that, and it was late, man. It was like you would start like at 6 o'clock my time sometimes 7 o'clock my time. So it was late. It was hard to get everybody on. Baron started doing his AEW stuff, you know, like Avedon was out, you know, doing some more of his, you know, moving over from his type of content that he was doing. You know, Shadow Fox, you know, he was consistent, you know. Jordan kind of didn't want to do it no more at times just because he was busy doing some other stuff that he was working on, because he had already been doing the Pokemon podcast, he was doing my podcast, and he was doing the Spawncast. So that was just like, that's just like another podcast to do, like Jordan was okay with coming on maybe every now and then, but it was like getting to be kind of lined up a little bit too much for him with all the work that he was trying to do too, like all of his other work, because Jordan has day job stuff that he does too. So it was just hard to kind of get everybody together. So I just had to be like, all right, man, like enough. We can't, because like we were missing so many people at times. Like we would be missing people all the time. So yeah. Yeah, and like Stealth sometimes would come on the PE podcast, but it was really hard because of how late it was. Do I think Dread will sell 3 million? Go on my video. Go watch my video. Philly. Go watch my videos that I've already talked about Dread. I got like legitimately, how many videos did I do this week where I talked about Metroid Dread? You got to watch the vids, bro. You asking a question that I've already answered a million times. I talked about Dread. Yesterday's video was about Dread. 3 days ago, I made a video about Dread talking about the sales. 5 days ago, I made a video about Dread talking about the sales. 1 week ago, I made a video talking about the sales in Metroid Dread. 2 weeks ago, I made a video talking about Metroid Dread and the sales potentially. Another 2 weeks ago, I made 2 weeks ago again on that same 2 weeks, I made a video talking about Dread and the sales. I mean, 3 weeks ago, I made a video about Metroid Dread and the Switch effect and the sales. I mean, I think I just counted 6 videos in the past, at least 2 videos per week about Metroid Dread and the sales. So, I mean, it's already up on the channel, bro. You gotta watch it. Instead of asking me, like, the same stuff that I've made multiple videos on. Just came up on my feed. Just came up on my feed. My bad. I'll go watch. Philly, hold up. Before you go watch, are you a subscriber to my channel? Are you new? If you're new, then I take all that back. If you're new, I take all that back. Are you a regular subscriber? I thought I've seen you around before. But if you wait, hold up, don't go anywhere yet. Just find your channel. I just found your channel chill. I am chill. I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question. Did you just find it right now? Because if you just found it right now, no, I'll answer your question. You don't got to go nowhere. I'll answer your question. I can talk to you right here, bro. I am? Okay, cool. Hit that subscribe button, bro. Hit that subscribe button. Let me talk to you about it. So yeah, I think Metroid Dread, I'm the one who brought up this whole 3 million thing with Metroid Dread. It was me. I'm one of the originators of this, all right? So, yeah, I think it'll sell 3 mil. Absolutely. I think it'll sell more than 3 mil. I think it's going to be very easy 3 mil because of the Switch effect. So, if you want to know more about the Switch effect and what I think about that, then my bad, Philly. I thought you've been here. My bad. I thought I recognized that name and you've been here. You've been, like, I thought I saw you like in the comment sections and stuff like that in my videos. That's what I thought. My bad. But if you're brand new, I'll answer it. So yeah, it's kind of my thought process. I think it's going to do that. The Switch effect is going to help carry it, the Switch OLED. But yeah, I have more in-depth pieces on it. So if you want to hear more of my thoughts on why it will and other reasoning and proof and backup and sales stuff and pre-orders and all that, I've got that on the channel. You could just, just check it out whenever you get the opportunity. If you're into Metroid Dread, so. Yeah, I seen that guy. I think his name's saying, okay, yeah, you don't know RGT? Yeah, RGT. Not GTB, RGT. Yeah, RGT. You have to guess how much will Dread sell overall. Yeah, go check out the vids, guys. I've already talked about it. But just, I guess, offshoot, I think it's going to be at least minimum of 5 million. I'm going to say 5 for Metroid Dread. When it's all said and done, I say minimum. It could be more. But I'm going to say 5. Dread might sell 3 million in 1 month. It might. I think because it's the big game. It's the big known Nintendo game for the holiday. Outside of Super Mario Party and Pokemon. I mean, those games are gonna sell great too. But like it's the but yeah. Never played it. Oh, you never played it in the Metro. Do you have Philly? Do you have the Nintendo Switch Online? I'm sold already. Looks great game. Buying it for Switch. Buying a Switch. Oh, you're buying a Switch. Okay, so yeah, you're buying a Switch. If you get your Switch beforehand, check out Super Metroid on the Switch. What are your thoughts on Metroid Dread? Looks great. But check out my videos. They're already up on the channel. I've already given my thoughts a number of times about Metroid Dread. It's gonna sell 5 million at least. Yeah, I definitely think so. Is it Aravas? I hope I'm not butchering your name here. Hope I'm not butchering the name there. So yeah, I think it's gonna do great. I think it's gonna look great. I'm just trying. Don't mind me. It's Friday. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you, Chips. So I got a question. What game Parasite's Eve do you think is going to have which that can go slow down time like Bayonetta? Because I think it looks good. Parasite's Eve? I don't know about Parasite's Eve. I'm just dreaming about Wonderworld. LOL. And learn the Switch effect. Okay, yeah. If he doesn't learn the Switch effect, he's going to know it for sure. I think the Switch effect is going to be super strong with this because it's new hardware too. This is the first time that Nintendo's actually had like a new model with like launch. Like I think they did it with like Link's Awakening, but they haven't done it too much. This is the most organic one I think though, because it's like the new OLED. It's like Metroid Dread. It's like the colors line up. You know, so I think it's pretty cool. I'm gonna die laughing when this thing don't hit 3 million, but it is though, Laney. You're not gonna die laughing because it is though. That's the problem. Like it's already been foretold. It's already happened. It's already almost there. If I'm not, I wouldn't be shocked if Nintendo already had about 2 million in sales, like guaranteed sales with them pre-orders. I would not be shocked if there's already about 2 million people that have pre-ordered this game. Like just off the back. We're not talking about day one sales, but I would not be shocked if there's 2 million in pre-orders. Like based off of what I'm kind of gathering right now, based off of Amazon, based off of like GameStop, based off of what I'm hearing, like I would not be shocked if this game already has about 2 million pre-orders so far. Minimum million pre-orders, you know? I wouldn't be shocked. It's looking like it's gonna have a pretty nice launch. A preschool sandwich with applesauce. Let's go. So Ni no Kuni comes out the 17th, and Bandai Namco's done zero marketing. They're not gonna do any marketing on Ni no Kuni. Ni no Kuni 2. They just put it out there just so they can sell about 100,000, 200,000 copies and make some money off the Switch. They already know it's not gonna sell like crazy, and it's $60 too. So. I thought it would be funny because you were literally explaining a new sub, so I was hoping you'd see my question right after you finished. Oh, okay. I believe, I'm guessing right under 5 million. I don't know. 5 million might be. 5 million definitely. I mean, it could be around there. I still think that it should do over 5 million, but I mean, even if it did over 3, I guess 3 would be great. But I left that Nintendo Direct speculation in my thumbnail for this video, or for this. Why would I? And it's over the God of War. Oh, God. Anyway, whatever. Too late now. That might have been a better pick, gold because the 1.5 collection, you get a bunch of different games, you know. So yeah. Based off the hype on the info, 7 million would be I think Prime would be like a 7 million or maybe more. It'd be rough for me to think that game can do 7 million. But if it did, I wouldn't be too shocked. But I'd definitely be like, you know, yo, that's crazy that a Metroid game even did 7 million. That would be nuts if it did. I mean, but it would have to have a very, very strong, you know, shelf life for it to hit 7 million. You know, it really would. But I don't see why. Like, it should dominate. It should dominate the holiday for the core Nintendo gamer, because like we don't have that Mario, we don't have that Zelda, we've got Pokemon, but Pokemon is almost its own separate thing. SMT is not as popular as Metroid. I mean, Metroid should be the de facto core Nintendo holiday game for most Switch owners out there. It really should. That should be the game that's why Nintendo's pushing it so hard, you know. That's the de facto game, you know, like the big, okay, Nintendo first party. Yes, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, that's probably going to sell more. I know Mario Party's probably going to, in the long run, probably going to sell more. But like the de facto core Nintendo game, not Pokemon, is Metroid Dread, you know, for the holiday. That's true, facts kill opinions. Any sales that don't allow Nintendo to say Metroid Dread is the best selling Metroid is a disappointment. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's gotta say that, because like we had that for how many other games that we've had that for, right? This is the best Pikmin 3 Deluxe, best-selling Pikmin. That's a port. That's a remaster port or whatever. Then you have stuff like Fire Emblem, Xenoblade. Like, it's happened over and over and over. So it'd be disappointing if Fire Emblem, if Xenoblade, if all these other games can hit their, hit whatever best sales target, then all of a sudden you get to Metroid Dread with the biggest install base out of all them in terms of when they launch, right? It's the biggest install base to date, the most hype, and potentially the best game out of all of them. Potentially, But we'll see. We got to see how good the game is, too. African Triforce with that YouTube beater. Beating up the YouTube. $10 says, hey, what if for the next Smash Bros game, Nintendo decided to do Smash Bros versus Marvel series? Something similar to Marvel versus Capcom, but in Smash platform fighting formula? That would definitely be hype. That would bring up, like, if it was like Smash Brothers versus Marvel, and like you had like a number of Smash Brothers characters versus a number of Marvel characters, and like they added in elements of Smash Brothers and Marvel versus Capcom, that would be hype. That would be a revolution for the franchise, and that would be hype. I'd definitely be hype for something like that. If it was executed well, it would be kind of hype. Nah, they're not advertising it too crazy. You've got to do that. That's what you got to do. You have to advertise it that much. If you don't want to watch the trailers, then don't watch them. They've got to advertise it that way. That's why they're advertising it like that, because it is their big core, hardcore Nintendo first-party game for the holiday season. So you're saying you want a crossover? Sure. He asked me a question. African Triforce asked me a question. He said if Smash was to do that, I'd say that'd be hype. Who wouldn't? You're trying to tell me that wouldn't be hype to sit there and you have like Mario punching Spider-Man or something like that, or like freaking? I mean, that would be hype. That would be low-key hype. I mean, as long as they kept like the mechanics of what makes Smash Brothers, that would be cool. But then like they can add in like the tag elements of Marvel versus Capcom, so that would be like, because like Smash Brothers has a thing that's similar to that. It's called Squad Strike, but your character doesn't leave until you die, right? But it would be cool if they make it to where you can switch your characters. So it plays like Smash Bros, but you can switch your character between any, almost like how Pokemon Trainer works, right? But don't make it to where you get that little invulnerability. Don't do that. Just make it to where you can just switch the character. So I mean, that would be hype. Or even like Dragon Ball FighterZ, right? That's how they switch. You can switch your character, or like you can combo into like the next character switch. Not saying that it should play like those games, guys. Just saying like that mechanic. I think that would be cool. I think that would be really cool if they can balance it and get it to be going. I mean, but that would be an excuse to where they don't have to bring back every single character. Like everyone is here. If they made it like that and maybe had like 40 characters, where it was like 20 Marvel characters, 20 Smash Brothers characters or Nintendo characters, that would be legitimate. That'd be an okay reason to not bring back everybody, like to lose the ultimate formula if they did that. But it'd have to be pretty well executed, I was hoping Squad Strike would add a tag mechanic. Yeah, Squad Strike is really good, but you can't even play it online. That would be lit. Yeah, it would be lit. People would be excited for it. I mean, it's not like we couldn't stop playing Smash Brothers Ultimate too. I mean, Smash Ultimate, to be honest, like I would pay, like if they were able to remake Smash Ultimate, but they remade it with, like I would pay for rollback netcode. Like if I would pay for it. Smash Ultimate is fine. Like if they just put rollback netcode, that's the last Smash game like that we need. We actually don't need another Smash game. After that, we just need rollback. That's it. That's all we need. So, I mean, if Nintendo ever wanted to just rehaul things over and say, hey, we're not going to be making Smash like this anymore. It's going to be like this, but Smash Ultimate gets rollback. And if you want to pay for it or whatever, dude, I would do that. Roasting for 5 says, can you play Gundam Wing Endless Duel in 2, please? Yes, I can. Thank you for the 5. Gundam Wing. Endless Duel. 3D Smash. I don't know if I want a 3D fighter Smash, to be honest. That'd be like too much like an arena fighter. Oh, we were listening to this before, weren't we? There we go. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this song's lit, dude. This song's lit. Oh, I love this. Yo, shout outs to Ice C Boy with another 10. Dude, Ice C Boy is blessing your boy today, man. Thank you so much. Ice C Boy, man. When you come back in style, bro. I tell you, this man out here, he coming back with the rocket, the jetpack. Shadow or Goku? Goku. I'd rather have a Smash Bros. Strategy RPG. I don't know. Now it's just getting kind of crazy. What's with the Switch OLED? Because I want one. I think you meant OLED. And no, GameStop can't do more orders. You're gonna have to wait till they order up the launch day. Maybe go to Walmart. Maybe they have some there or something like that in your area. Yeah, I'd buy the game again. I'd pay up to $200 for Smash Brothers with rollback. I think I might pay a ridiculous amount for Smash Brothers with a rollback. I might pay a ridiculous, but I think that in the future we'll get Smash Brothers with rollback. I mean, either through Nintendo or not. It's gonna happen, dude. One of these days, Smash Brothers. I think once the Switch 2 comes out, once the next Smash comes out, and like people kind of forget about Smash Ultimate, that's when the tinkerers will start tinkering with Smash Ultimate. Because they've got something that's kind of close, right? Not really, but it's there. So I think once Nintendo stops caring about it and there's something else, I think that's when rollback will come, you know, one of these days. So it'll come sooner or later. It'll come sooner or later. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they make it to like what we were talking about, like the Marvel versus like Smash Brothers versus Capcom, like they do like 3-on-3 and like you can switch in and out and they change up how moves work and stuff, then people would be okay with roster cuts. So yeah, I don't think I don't think we need a Smash Bros RPG. I don't think we need a Smash Bros strategy. I don't think it works that way. Like I get it for Smash Bros, but I don't think we need Smash Bros this, Smash Bros that, Smash Bros. Like, I don't know if we need all that, to be honest, man. I think that type of stuff works for a fighting game because you don't have to worry about like all their stories and all this different, like, it's just a fighting game, you know, and you just fight each other, like, you know. But like when you start doing strategy RPG, you gotta start worrying about story, you gotta start worrying about like dialogue and them talking, you gotta start worrying about lots of other stuff. So I don't think it'd be as good as people are trying to say it would be. So I don't think, to be honest, I don't really think we need all that. Like, I just personally don't think we need like a Smash Bros RPG. Like, it'd probably end up being a lot worse than you guys are like what you guys think, you know. But that's just me. I would buy an action RPG with the Smash Bros Ultimate roster, pay $200. Yeah, I don't know if that'd be as hype as people think it would be, to be honest. I just personally don't. I think fighting games work because it's a fighting game, but like when you start trying to cross over games that aren't fighting games, it ends up being really weird, or people just end up not playing it. Like Tokyo Mirage Sessions, they couldn't get that done. Crossovers very often don't work. Like full game crossovers that are not fighting games don't work. Like they work sometimes, but then other times they don't work, you know. So I don't know if that's something that Nintendo should be spending a ton of money on, is something like that, to be honest. People thought Pokemon was bad with the cut Pokemon. Just wait to see how Smash community complains, which is all it seemed to know how to do. Yeah, probably, but I think it'd be dependent on how the gameplay changes. Like Pokemon gameplay didn't really change too much. So if they made like for example, if Pokemon Sword and Shield was Pokemon Legends Arceus, people wouldn't have complained as much about the roster cuts. See what I'm saying? Like, because it's a completely change of gameplay style. So yeah. Says Tokyo Mirage is all right. What did people, what didn't people like about it? Censorship. It wasn't really Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei. False advertising in terms of how it was shown, like the plot, the music, the J-pop type of stuff. I mean, like the list goes on. The gameplay was solid. Everybody said the gameplay was fun. Everybody loves the gameplay of Tokyo Mirage. Nobody's faulting the gameplay. The game is actually really good. The problem was what they showed and then what we got. They showed Fire Emblem characters, they showed SMT characters, and they showed them crossing over, like, you know, and like you're gonna be able to use all these cool characters from these universes. No, you don't. You use a few characters from the Fire Emblem universe. You have a bunch of music pop people singing and dancing around. Like, that's not what they said the game was going to be originally. And clearly they had to change it, you know, like, but that's not what they said. We didn't get what they said. So people appropriately didn't buy the game. I mean, I don't fault people for not buying that game, because Nintendo said that we're going to get Shin Megami Tensei cross Fire Emblem, or Fire Emblem cross Shin Megami Tensei. That was not Fire Emblem cross Shin Megami Tensei. That was a new IP with some cameos, some cameos from Fire Emblem in a really weird way. Not even real cameos, like fake shadows from Fire Emblem, right? And then a Shin Megami Tensei / Persona battle system. That's really what it was. There was barely any SMT characters in there. There's a couple little cameos here and there, but there's no real SMT. Like, that's not what was promised. That's not what was shown off. So, rightfully so, people are allowed to not. I mean, like, people didn't buy the game like that. If they actually made a real SMT first crossover Fire Emblem, it would have done way better. But they didn't. So, but yeah. I don't know if the plot was fine. I just, people didn't like the J-pop stuff, you know? It was okay. It was a good game. The gameplay keeps you playing, though, because the game is good. No, the first trailer was not just a con. It wasn't just a no. Let's not try to change history here, guys. No, it was not. That's not true, Golden. You're trying to change history. Here is the trailer for the game. This was the official trailer for the game. This is what they showed us. This is what they said we're gonna get. This is what they said. This is the first what we saw. No, this is what they showed. No, this is what I'm telling you, but like, this is what they showed. They did not deliver on that. They did not deliver on that. That is Tokyo Mirage Sessions is not this. It's not this. This is what we want. We wanted this. This is what we wanted. I wanted this. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted that. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to use SMT characters and Fire Emblem characters, and I can pick my party, and I can sit there, either a strategy RPG or a regular RPG, and I wanted to be able to use the dudes from SMT, because SMT4 came out around the same time, so I was like, oh snap, Flynn, SMT4, you got dudes from other SMT games, hell yeah, I can use my SMT boys, I got my Shin Megami Tensei boys, I got my Fire Emblem boys and girls, this is gonna be lit. They did not deliver that, you know? They did not deliver that. They didn't. But the one thing that they did deliver, look very closely. See this right here? They did deliver this. This is Tokyo, kind of like the moon in Tokyo and what's going on there, the bright lights. They delivered that. That's the one country that out of everything here, they did deliver on that. I'll give them that. I'll give them that. They delivered on that. So we can say that they did deliver on that. So yeah. Oh man, dude. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is, though, man. It is what it is. Speaking of dope trailers, man. Yo, look, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at this.
Shonen.
Oh. Look at this. Look at this.
私、青髪が君を助けよう。君は私と融合し、ナホビノと呼ばれる存在になった。
Oh,
少年。
Inject this into my veins. Is this trailer crusty? This trailer's kind of crusty. This trailer's crusty. Hold on. This trailer is crusty. Shout outs to Toxicity. The cap with the trailer. Hi, OJ. Will you on the Spawncast tomorrow? Probably not. Counterattack. I'll play Counterattack. Hold up. That trailer's kind of. Their trailer's crusty. Should have gone with Tensei 5 trailer. That trailer's crusty. Yo, thank you for the $10 though. All right, here we go. This is what I wanted to see right here. This is what I wanted to see. Yeah, I will not be on the Spawncast tomorrow, but thank you for the $10. Some of you guys becoming members. We're losing our members. Some of y'all need to become members too. Let's go. This is the wrong trailer. Hold up. This is the wrong trailer. Here we go. Wait, Nahabino trailer. Gameplay trailer. All right, it's this one right here. Nintendo probably that's the right one.
Shonen.
Here we go.
聞こえるか
Yeah, IGN. Look at this one's cleaner. IGN be doing crusty trailers.
私
IGN be doing crusty. Dude, why is it cleaner?
君は私と融合し
Crust. IGN with their crusty trailers.
存在になった
All right, here we go.
少年
A little bit cleaner.
見てほしいこれが魔界と呼ばれる大地だ
Inject this into my
悪魔が
veins.
住む世界
Into my veins.
君の意志に従い共に戦おう
Been worth the freaking wait. Oh god, bro, like that's lit right there. Did you guys see? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to nerd out about stuff, but bro, hold up. Like that right there, that shot when he just like the hair flowing and he's just like he hits because like one of my favorite moves in Pokemon is Surf. I love the move, like the animation for Surf. I don't know why. I've never told you guys that, but when I got Pokemon Yellow back in the day, you can get a Pikachu that learns Surf. I used to think it was so cool. Like when you're like you just have this big old huge tidal wave that you just rush at people. So when I saw that, I was like, yo, this is hype. Yo, this is hype. Yeah, they definitely used Tokyo Murasa's UI, at least aspects of it. Oh my man.
君が悔いなく生きることそれが私の生きがいだこれからも君を守るために
Bro,
力を尽くすと誓おう
this looks too lit. Bro, it just inject it into the veins. Inject it into my veins, bro. Like, come on. I cannot wait for that game, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm so hyped for it. I can't wait to create content. I'm gonna create cool content for the game too. Like I'm gonna create cool like little RPG monologues, a day in the life of SMT diary. I got some cool stuff that I'm planning. SMT diaries where I don't play throughout the whole game, but like I just play like what I'm hyped about, like what I'm looking like. I'll play a little section of the game. Like I'll probably have a green screen. I play it through, top up what I like, what I don't like, and I'll just do like diaries for the game for like till I beat it, and then I'll do like a review for the game after I'm done. Like I'll just do like little diaries for the game. Oh my god, I'm so hyped, man. Yo, that game is looking lit. Let me play some Counterattack. Yo, shout outs to Toxicity. Thank you for the $10. Counterattack theme. All right, let's go. It's been a long wait, man. It's been a long wait for that game, man. But it's worth it. It's been a long wait, though. I don't like how Atlas handled it, though. I'll be the first to say that. I'd be the first to say that. So let's see. Yeah, it's a fire. Yeah. I got some cool stuff planned for SMT5. I've got SMT5 RPG diaries that I'm planning for. I've got like Metroid Dread. I don't know what I'm gonna do for Metroid Dread though. I'm still kind of thinking maybe I just like play the game and just like talk about like what I don't want to. I'm sympathetic to spoilers. You know, so like I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with Metroid Dread like that. I think I'm probably just gonna say like Metroid Dread is like give like a little like mini review after I play it for like 10 hours or something like that, or 5 hours. I'll just give like a little mini review where I capture footage and just say, yo, this is like the best Metroid game or blah 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 or whatever I think at the time. But SMT5 I'm gonna do like diaries of just like, you know, grinding, stuff like that, stuff that I learned about the game, little details, things like that. No major story spoilers or anything like that, or at least not anything at the beginning. The main character design for SMT5 is so great. Yeah, it's probably the best designed SMT character that I've seen. That and like Demi Fiend. Those are like my two favorite designed characters for SMT history is Demi Fiend and Nahobina. Like those two are like the best. So yeah. I'm hyped to get my hands on that demon book from the Fall of Man edition. Yeah, me too, man. I'm hyped to get that too. I'm hyped to get it as well. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, dude. Oh man, there's so much good stuff to look forward to. Like so much cool stuff to look forward to just overall, you know. So yeah, man. Yeah, I can't wait to, you know what? I'm already looking forward to tomorrow's stream because it's like the last, it's like for real, like the last normal stream that I'm doing. So thank you guys so much. I kind of pulled a bait and switch a little bit with this one because I literally thought today would be the last one that or yesterday would be the last one that I do. To be honest, I was planning on doing something, but it got delayed. But I was planning on like, you know, like getting in my car and like driving 100 miles south and then just chilling like outside and like doing a barbecue or something. I don't know what I was gonna do, but I just plan on driving south, get to Los Angeles or get somewhere and just get a hotel and then just like find a park and do a barbecue at that park. Legit, I bought the stuff too. That's what I was planning, but I had to change the plans though. Change the plan. Yeah, it does be more Akuma. It does. My video tomorrow, I talk about that more. In my video tomorrow, so let's see. Damn, that's some midlife crisis stuff. Nah, it was not. Believe it or not, it wasn't a midlife crisis stuff. What it was that it was just like, hey, let's just get out of the city. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go to Los Angeles. Let's just, you know, hang out for a bit. I want to learn how to barbecue. Use a barbecue out there. Put on a YouTube video and learn. But what better way to learn how to barbecue somewhere completely different and just trying it for the first time, just to get away for just a bit. But that's gonna wait. I'm still gonna be here. I might do it later. I don't know. I'm gonna plan it as I go. I've been structuring my days and planning my days every bit by bit, writing stuff down, putting up sticky notes, using my phone, looking at my phone. I've been doing that for like a year and a half straight. I just want it to be spontaneous for just like a little bit. Just be a little bit, like not have everything by, oh, I gotta stream at this time, I gotta do this at this time. Like not, just break the monotony just a little bit. That's it. But yeah, that definitely seems like a midlife crisis type of thing. You know, it can seem that I see why it seems that way. It seems that way, you know. But yeah, absolutely. I feel you on that one, man. I think SMT. Hey, what's up, Paul? I think SMT5 will do the series what Monster did for. Oh, I don't know about that. Just look at how good they expand the franchise into the West. Maybe not giant, but 3 million. So okay, well, yeah. If on a smaller scale, yeah. Okay, I agree with that, Paul. Not to put other consoles on blast, but Nintendo carrying software releases this year into next. Don't say that on Twitter, Huddy. But I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Hey, OJ, we're in I live Central California. Central. So yeah, man. I don't know. Do you guys sliced? Let me ask you a question. J2, did you clean up that 3DS yet, bro? Did you clean up that 3DS yet, bro? I'm not sure if you could. Yeah, I do like Flynn's design, though. Flynn, his design's really good because I was playing SMT. At the time that trailer came out, SMT4 was coming out that year. So I was definitely hyped for that because I did love what they're doing. The character designs in SMT4 are great. I love those outfits. I actually used the Flynn outfit in Tokyo Mirage Sessions. So yeah. What'd you guys think of, also to my Cowboys fans, what'd you guys think of Dak Prescott? I thought that was pretty hype. Dak Prescott played really well. They need to introduce SMT to Smash to get a few more sales. Nah, it's too late, Leo. It's too late to introduce SMT to Smash, man. Because they were thinking about that, like, they picked the characters years ago. I don't think they had a full move slate for Nahobino all those years ago, man. He wasn't an established character, so nah. So we're just got to rely upon the people rely upon the Persona fans who want Persona, those people. There's plenty of people that should be able to buy the game. Be it that right now. Like, it doesn't need to be in Smash for it to sell. But you can't just rush a character into Smash Brothers so you can sell a few more of a game. It doesn't work that way. I'm familiar with Tracy. It's a pretty small area. Never really been in the town though. Just drove past it. Let's see. You could just be in Music and Spirits. Oh, if you're talking about that, then yeah, then that's definitely gonna happen because they've done that for lots of other games. So if you mean just Music and Spirits, well, I don't know about music, but Spirits, yeah. That looked amazing, but the kicker costed them the game. Did the kicker cost them the game, or did the kicker win them in the game? So pretty sure he hit the game. He hit the go ahead. He hit the go ahead field goal to put them up, and then the defense let Tom Brady drive down the field and score. I already posted a picture of the same post. Okay, yeah, you did. Okay, that was the 3DS cleaned. Okay, yeah. All right, take it easy. Catch up on some sleep, Laney. Catch up on some sleep, young lady. Yeah, it's already like 8 o'clock there. So yeah, I've been going to sleep super early lately. Everyone getting hyped for Tails, but I'll be playing WarioWare. So yeah. Cowboys kicker missed 3 kicks in the game. My dude, he did miss 3 kicks in the game, but he wasn't feeling right, and he did make the kick to go ahead. He did make the kick to go ahead to win. Like, at the end of the day, who didn't stop? You don't pay the kicker $10 million a year. You paid Dak Prescott to go score the touchdowns when he needed touchdown winning drives. They didn't get it done at the end of the game. You paid Ezekiel Elliott $100 million to rush the ball. Ezekiel Elliott had a flank pitch to the left. I'm a running back, so I know this. 1-on-1 and got tackled. Your $100 million man. He was 1-on-1 in open space to score a touchdown, and he got tackled. No, I'm sorry. I'm blaming it on him because they don't pay the kicker $100 million. They pay Ezekiel Elliott $100 million, and he can't break a tackle one-on-one when you make $100 million. You pay me $100 million, and I'm turning into Tom Brady at quarterback. I don't care what anybody says. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can't be sitting there getting tackled one-on-one on the edge on a goal line situation. No. 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 I'm not blaming the kicker. You don't pay the kicker like that. You don't pay the kicker like that. The defense, you pay those guys. They paid DeMarcus Lawrence $100 million. He should have. This man got burnt by Gronkowski multiple times. Micah Parsons, your big draft pick, runs a 4.3 40. He got burnt by Gronkowski too. How's it? Dude runs a 4.3 getting burnt. Rookie, but still. Defensive backs getting smoked. Antonio Brown killing you guys on the edge. Oh, fam. Shouldn't rely upon the kicker. Should be finishing those drives. Cowboys receivers look good as well. Cooper, Gallup, and Lamb impressed. Yeah, Gallup got hurt, but yeah, before he got hurt. I mean, you're not wrong, but the kicker missed 2 extra points and give me field goal. No, you're right about that. You're right about that. But if they would have scored that touchdown, it wouldn't have mattered at all. You got to go by pay scale, Huddy. It's a pay scale. When it comes to football, it's a pay scale. If I'm paying this player $100 million or $200 million, that player better perform for me. So if I'm paying Anthony Davis in the NBA, if I'm paying him all that money, yeah, he better hit a game-winning shot when we're up or when it's like competitive. Like kickers, like, yeah, can a kicker really lose a game? Yeah, maybe he can, but like kickers don't be getting paid like that. You should never rely upon a kicker to win the game. Like that should not be. You're not paying kickers like that. I want to shake your hand. So to me, I blame Ezekiel Elliott because he had a one-on-one on the edge. If they would have scored that touchdown, they would have won the game. That would have made up for the missed field goals right there in the extra point. So I blame him. If I'm gonna blame anybody. Katana Riku with the $1. Says future connected battle theme. All right, I got you. Thank you for the $1. Paul Gale with the 1.9 says your barbecue fund. We've got good spots in LA. Enjoy. Yo, thank you, man. I might be hitting that up in a bit. Thank you for that. All right, last track here, guys. Then I got to skedaddle. Counterattack. Or feature connected. Feature connected. Thank you for all the love and support today, man. Y'all support was crazy. Hopefully we have some crazy support tomorrow too, man. So we just get this last one in, and then, man, that's nuts. Thank you guys for the support, though. I appreciate it. You guys freaking are awesome. Seriously, thank you so much. Hold up. No, it's okay. It's okay. We'll play about half of this, Katana Riku. You're good, man. You're good. You're good. No, it's a long stream, man. I know people pop in. You can't be sitting here watching me 24/7. You know, people. I mean, we've been streaming for like what, 2-3 hours? Yeah, almost 3 hours now. So yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Katana, thank you for the $1, bro. Did you see the Life is Strange True Colors Metacritic and all that? I know you were loving that, weren't you? Tomorrow, last stream before your break. Yeah, probably last stream before I take a little break. Yeah, probably tomorrow will be the last one before I take a little break. Like a little short stream tomorrow. Like maybe like midday. Maybe like midday, like noon or 1 o'clock my time. Stream for maybe like an hour or two. And then I'll probably, like I said, I probably won't be on the Spawncast. I'll probably just take that time off, and then I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might stay here. I might pack my bag. I don't know. I might pack my bags and go somewhere. I don't know. I'll just do something. I'm not really. I really don't have a roadmap. I don't have anything that I'm doing. I just know that I want to like do nothing. That's what I do. I want to go lie down in the living room. Like I got this like little like floor mat thingy, and I kind of want to go just lie down in the living room and just look up at the ceiling. That's what I kind of feel like doing, is just lying down and just looking up at the ceiling. But I can't do that because during the day, because like that's a waste of time. So I can't do that. So I'm looking forward to just lying down on that comfortable mat and just looking up and just probably listen, like just vibing with some music, man. Just vibing with some like anime, you know, best anime Spotify tracks. You know, I'm kind of looking like vibing with that. Maybe check out some Forensic Files, some reruns of Forensic Files, you know? I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll figure it out. What's up, Master Dragon? Yeah, you can chill. What time? Probably like noon my time. My Brainer Twitter account? Yeah, I'll check it out, Mr. Davis. Orgasm game looks like a decent, actually. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm getting at it some point. No cap. I know, dude. That's your game, Katana Riku. That's the moe. Elliot got punked one-on-one. Yeah, this man got flung down to the ground one-on-one, Huddy. Like that's atrocious. Like that's unacceptable. Like, how do you get flung down to the ground one-on-one like that, dude? Like, either go head up and run this man over or juke the hell out of him. Like, how are you gonna get slammed down to the ground like that on a one-on-one situation? $100 million running back, bro. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, man. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, you know they're sitting there like, Jerry Jones is like, we paid you $100 million for what? They really should have paid him $100 million. They really should have. He's not worth it. Not when Dak is throwing the ball 90 times. Like, clearly, Dak throwing the ball is the best way for the game. I mean, clearly, putting the ball in Dak's hands is the best thing for the Cowboys. Like, they need to throw the ball. They've got the receivers. They've got they've got what they need. But Elliott should be a scat back now. Just throw the ball to him, screen the ball to him. Like, they're just gonna throw the ball a million times a game, and that's obviously what they need to do to win. I mean, if they can run and get easy runs, then okay to throw the defense off balance because they have that threat. They've got a good offensive line. They have that threat. But, like, it's pretty clear that they're going to throw the ball a million times no matter what. Even if they can run the ball, they're going to throw the ball, too. Like, Dak is going to throw the ball 40 times a game this year. You know? That's just minimum 40 times a game. That's just the minimum. So, unless every time they get a run, Zeke is rushing for, like, 10 yards per carry, that's the only way that they don't. But that's not going to happen because guys are going to crowd the line. Pretty sure it was a corner too, shaking. Yeah, I don't. It was. I think it was a free safety. I think it was the free. It was the free safety, if I'm not correct. Right? Forensic Files, my show. Forensic Files is legit amazing. So good. Forensic Files is super good. What's up, Chris Gamer? I like Elliott a lot, but the dude is not getting paid 100 million to get 33 yards. Yeah, I agree, Connor. I mean, like, I think he got his money and he was like, I'm Gucci. Honestly, I think he's washed. I'm not trying to say that after one game. I know that's like a Monday morning quarterback. I think Ezekiel Elliott's washed. I think he's washed. I think he's washed. I personally think he's washed because I think that Zeke knows that he got so much money. Y'all don't realize, like, I had a friend of mine, Ryan Matthews, that played in the NFL. He played for the Chargers. You know, we went to the same college. You don't understand what they do. Like, when you go to the NFL, bro, like, these signing bonuses and stuff, it's not like they give you checks. Like, you get a game check, right? But these bonuses that these guys get, they literally say, hey, here's $50 million in your bank account right now. They literally, like, Dak got $75 million in his account right now. Not a few checks, $1 million here, $2 million there over the source. Like, he gets his game checks, right? But they just drop it in the account. When you get that money dropped in the account like that, man, your whole mindset changes. I think for some people, Dak, it didn't. Dak, he's going to go out there and do what he needs to do. But I think for running backs and some players, man, they just think, I got it. I'm like, what do I need to hear and bang my head and get CTE? Like, I don't care about making the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Like, I think some people just like I'm good, you know? So yeah. To be fair, Tampa's run defense was nasty. I'm not talking about him having only 33 yards. What I'm talking about is not breaking that tackle on the edge. That's what I'm talking about. That's the only thing that I'm upset about. I think that when you make 100 million, you should be able to, like, Emmitt Smith would have never happened to Emmitt Smith. That would have never happened to Barry Sanders. That would have never happened to any of those guys, you know? Like, and they made a fraction of what he made, obviously. But like, that should never happen to a top tier, top flight running back. Like, that should never happen to you at all. When you get paid $100 million, no. So yeah, that should never happen. I'm not even worried about the 33 yards. I'm just worried about that one-on-one tackle. Like, that's the rule for, as a running back myself, that's the rule. Never get tackled one-on-one in the open field. That is the rule for a running back. You don't, for a touchdown, never get tackled one-on-one in the open field. Never. Now, sometimes things can affect that. Like, you see pursuit. If you cut back in, you're going to let the guys pursue. But, like, the one guy should never slam you down at the goal line like that. Like, that should never happen. You should either run him over and fall forward, or you should juke him and fall forward, and then the inside pursuit comes and get you. There should never be a time when you're running and, like, you don't get to the outside of him, you don't get to the inside of him, and you just get swung around and slammed down to the ground parallel to the line of scrimmage. That should never happen for a $100 million running back. I don't recall that ever happening to Barry Sanders. I don't recall that ever happening to Emmitt Smith. I never recall that happening to Frank Gore in his prime, or to Le'Veon Bell in his prime, or to Jamal Charles in his prime, or any of these guys, or even like Derrick Henry, or any of these guys that are that have been some of the better running backs, Chris Johnson. Like, I'm pretty sure it's happened, but like in that stage on Monday Night Football or like Thursday Night Football, like that's not something to where, like, when you get paid, no, that's not something that should be happening, you know? Like, I made it here in time. Yeah, we're just finishing out, man. So, welcome, Michael Regan. Also running. Oh, you're a running back. Okay, you're a running back in corner yourself. Okay, so then you know what I'm talking about, bro. Well, it was so much fun. I think the same thing happened with Joe Flacco after he got paid. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're a Ravens fan. Yeah, Flacco. I mean, but was Flacco ever really good in the first place? That's the thing that you have to question yourself. Was Flacco even that good? Because it seemed like Flacco was solid and serviceable in the regular season. Okay. And then postseason, he turned into Eli Manning, right? So was Flacco even that good in the first place? And you look at him, he doesn't take care of his body. You know, he's not looking very strong. He's not looking like he's not really doing stuff like putting in work in the offseason. So yeah, I think that's part of it. I think that's part of it. I think what you're saying is that's partly true, Juice Man. That's partly true, you know? So some dudes are freakishly strong and determined, so it happens to the best of them. I don't know, man. I never saw that happen to Frank Gore, to Barry Sanders, you know? Or have you guys ever seen that happen to Derrick Henry? You know? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure it might have happened, but have you guys seen Derrick Henry get tackled on the goal line one-on-one, like outside? Like, have you guys ever, and not fall forward, like fall parallel to the line of scrimmage? Has that ever happened to Derrick Henry? I don't know if that's ever happened to Derrick Henry or Frank Gore, or like LaDainian Tomlinson, or like, you know, or any of these guys, or even like Curtis Martin, or you know, or like Jerome Bettis. I mean, like, I'm not sure, or like even like Westbrook from the Eagles back in the day, or even like Deuce Staley or some of those guys. I just don't remember that happening. Or even like, you know, Ricky Waters. You want to go old, like Ricky Waters, or, you know, Roger Craig, you know, or any of these guys, man. Or like Franco, you know, the hair, like the Steelers dude, like you know, I don't know. Eastward, yeah, I'll check out Eastward. Probably not next week though, but I'll check it out. Frank Gore is 38, but he still have bull rush to heart of the safety. Is Frank Gore still on a? Is Frank Gore on a roster this year? I'm not sure. Is Frank Gore even on a roster this year? I haven't checked. Let me double check. Yo, he's a free agent. He's not signed anywhere. The Niners should sign him for one game, then he just retires. Yeah, he's a free agent. Have you guys seen Frank Gore's son? Frank Gore's son has a little bit of wiggle to him. Frank Gore Jr. Frank Gore Jr. is coming up, man. He's gonna be in the NFL probably in the next like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, there's a Frank Gore Jr. He's tiny though, man. He's like 5'6", 160 pounds, dude. He's a little ant. I remember Mike Alstott. I like Mike Alstott. I like that team, that Tampa Bay team from like the early 2000s. I liked Warwick Dunn, Mike Alstott, Brad Johnson, Keyshawn Johnson. Those guys, Warren Sapp. Those guys were good. Derek Brooks. Yeah, those guys were good, man. Those guys are really good. John Lynch, who's the general manager for the 49ers right now. 100 on point. Elliott get specifically paid the break tackle. That's what I'm saying. I think in today's NFL, man, like, I don't know if like the day of the little running back is over. I think the day of the little tiny running back that can, like, I think the day of the little tiny running back, even if you're fast, I think those days are over. I don't know why, man. I just think the day of the little tiny running back rushing for all these yards, like, or like the little thin, like the Jamal Charles, or like the Chris Johnson, those days, I think those days are over. I don't know if those days, like, I think those days are over. I think that, like, now in today's day, you've got to be a hybrid bruiser. You've got to be a speed bruiser. You got to be somebody like Zeke in his prime, 5'11", 6 foot, can run fast, 4'4", but can still bowl people over. Or Derrick Henry, 6'3", 250, can speed, can still outrun people with a 4.5 40, but can still run through you too. I think like the days of little scat backs, the 4.3 scat backs and stuff like that, or the 4.3 speed backs, Jamal Charles days, I think those days are over. To stop naming all these guys make me feel old as dirt. I'm old too. So I don't know, man. I think those days are over, dude. I'm not sure. Because like nobody has those as a what team has a full-time scat back? You know, like what team has a full-time Jamal Charles or a full-time Chris Johnson? You know, there's guys that run that speed. There's 4.3 guys out there. You know, super fast, thin 4.3 guys, and they just take them. They put them at slots. They put them at receiver. You know, they put them come out the backfield. Like the days of those guys getting carries, you know, full-time backs might be over. I mean, Sproles was always a hybrid though. He did kick return. He did all sorts of stuff. He was like a third down back. Sproles was never every down back. Because remember, Sproles split time with LaDainian Tomlinson, and then like he did like the stuff like with for the Saints a little bit too. And mostly slashing slot back nowadays, I suppose. Yeah, like the days of the little back running around all day, like that's done with. You know, I think that's over, for better or for worse. You know, but I think another thing is that we haven't had running backs come out of the draft that are like Chris Johnson's speed. A lot of those guys are just receivers now, you know? Like the fastest running backs out of the draft are running like 4.4s. 4.4, 4.5s, and like are bigger guys. Like running backs are getting bigger, too. That's another thing. And running backs, like the little guy is almost being taken out of the NFL. Like in terms of like the little guy running back, those guys aren't getting drafted. Like you see like the 5'7", 5'8" running backs, they're there, but they're just not getting drafted like that. They're not getting opportunities, you know. Does history repeat itself? Depends on who's coming out of the universities. But I'm just saying, it's not like normal. Like for example, like JL, like you're right about that. Okay, you're right about that. But what I'm saying is that like we saw that a lot. Like back in the day, it's like, okay, you got a Barry Sanders. You know what I'm saying? You've got a Jamal Charles. You've got these guys. You've got Chris Johnson. You've got these guys. Even Frank Gore, he wasn't a scat back per se, but he was a 4.4 guy. You know what I'm saying? Even like Clinton Portis. Clinton Portis wasn't a big back. He wasn't like, he was taller. He was like 5'11", 5'10", 5'11", but he was like a speed back, like a thin, like he's like a Jamal Charles. Like you see these guys that were like a lot of them, you know, like, and they were all like starting running backs in the league, right? But now you don't really see that a lot. Like it's like, I mean, history could repeat itself, but it seems like those guys from a younger level, those guys are just becoming receivers. You know, like if you're 5'8", 5'7", and you're 4.3 speed, it's like, okay, well, you're not going to play running back. You're going to play receiver now. Like even like there's like a guy for like UCLA that's playing on the UCLA squad. In high school, he was a running back. Dude rushed for like 100 something touchdowns in his career. Okay, UCLA got him. He's 5'11", about 170, right? Instead of just beefing him up and letting him play running back, they just put him at receiver. So it seems like a lot of those guys aren't even getting the chance to play running back. The colleges are just putting them at receiver now. Whereas like, you know, Jamal Charles, he's 5'9", right? That's you know, 4.3 speed. That guy's going to go to receiver, you know? So yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Does Micah Parsons running a 4.39 is insane. I have a 20-year-old computer, and when I watch you on the Twitch, I can't, there's only one quality mode. I can't stream above 480. Oh man, I'm sorry about that, Michael. Beast mode. I mean, you have like, you know, Marshawn Lynch, but he's, you know, Marshawn Lynch, he's a bruiser. He's a 6 foot, you know, 5'11", 6 foot, you know, 200 something pound bruiser coming out of Cal. He wasn't a speed back, although he ran a good 40. I think he ran a 4.5 or a 4, high 4.4 or 4.5 coming out of college, but he became a bruiser. You know, he packed pounds on. He was not that big in college, you know. Do you think the average salary don't pay running back mentality contributes to the lack of talent coming through the ranks? Yeah, I think a lot of guys don't even want to play running back because they know that if they play receiver, they can not get you know, destroyed every single play with injuries, and then also, you know, make more money because receivers do on average make more money than running backs do. So I think that contributes to people just not wanting to play. If you got the speed, they're just going to put you at receiver because they can get you in open space, you know? And also I think that a lot of times like the speed back has been diminished because of this, because guess what? Linebackers back in the day, we're not used to the Dick Butkus, you know, the guys that are out there running 5-second 40s at middle linebacker. Now we got guys at middle linebacker, Micah Parsons, we got guys at outside. These guys are running 4.4s, 4.9. So you have a scat back that's running to the outside. Okay, well, you've got middle linebackers that are just as fast. You've got middle linebackers that can run with that running back out the backfield. You got guys, you got strong safeties, outside backers, middle backers that are all just as fast as all the fastest running backs. I mean, this Micah Parsons isn't the only 4.39, 4.3 or 4.4 linebacker. There's like a lot of these guys now. Like there's another guy. I think the Chiefs have one guy. Like there's a lot of these guys that are 6'3", 6'4", or 6'2", 6'3", you know, 230 pounds, 240 pounds that are 4.4 guys. So it's like, why this, like you can't get around like you used to be able to get around. So they just put you into space instead. Like for example, like that little running back from the Chicago, Tarek Cohen. Yeah, he's a running back on the roster, but he's actually like a slot receiver, you know? He's not, or even like Alvin Kamara. He's a running back, yeah, but he's more like a slot. He's like a receiver at this point, you know? So I think that's what's happening right now because you get these athletic guys at every position. Everybody's fast. Every linebacker is fast. Every outside backer is fast. We don't have any more of these slow 4.9, 40 outside backers. These guys are all 4.5, 4.6, 4.4, 4.3. These guys are fast. So there's you know, the speed doesn't really, you're not worried about the speed at the backfield anymore, out of the backfield, because it's like, okay, well, we're just as fast too. You know, you got defensive ends running 4.3s now. You know, so I think that's part of it too. You know. RB on the Eagles. Yeah, Boston Scott. Yeah, the that 5'6". He's like 5'6", like 200 pounds. Yeah, he had a pretty productive college career. I mean, to be honest, I'll be completely honest with that guy. I think that's like his career is partial luck. To be that height and to not have the competition to get beat out in college, you've got to be lucky. That's just 5'6" is just not ideal. Like, it's just, I mean, I'm 3 inches taller than him, you know? 5'6" and not a burner, like not a burner. We're talking like 4'3". I think that guy's like a high 4.4s or a 4.5 guy. He's kind of thick, you know? To not have somebody else come in and beat you out, because that's what's gonna happen. When I went to junior college, a 5'11" dude came in, runs a 4.4. Okay, well, I'm 5'9", 5'8", 5'9", and I run a 4.6. Well, too bad. He runs a 4.4. It's like, I ran like a 4.7, 4.6, 4.7. I ran a 4.7 at the beginning, then I ran a 4.6 later. But okay, well, oh well. Tough luck. He runs a 4.4. That's like impossible. And we're talking back in 2005, you know, 2000 whatever, you know, a long time ago. So yeah, man, it is what it is. But anyway, we're going to wrap it up here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I do appreciate you guys coming through. We're on to the football talk. We need to have a football podcast one of these days later, maybe later. But thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. You're 6'2", aren't you? Are you in the NFL? Aren't you in the NFL then, bro? What you doing? What you doing not running in the NFL? Thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I love all you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are awesome so much. Good stream. I will see you guys tomorrow for one last stream for the most part until I take my stare at the ceiling break. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Video tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So I will see you guys back for that one. All right, peace out, guys. Much love. Thank you for the support today. I appreciate all of you guys. Shout out to Mr. Kevin. Let's go. Peace out. Have fun. Love you guys. Thank you, Fluffy, Icy Boy. All the love, all the donations today, man. It was nuts. It was nuts. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate that, for real. Thank you. And all right, man. Take it easy, guys.